we present Galbraith and the Midas Touch by Robert Barr, with Bernard Hepton, Richard Davis, and Garrard Green. Episode 1, in which a picture is developed, is entitled Watch the Birdie.
British Airways announced the arrival of flight BE783 from Oslo. Passengers are now passing through customs.
Passport, please. Where is it? Here. Thank you. Oh, Mr. Galbraith.
Yes?
Yes, I have a message for you, sir. Mr. Evans is waiting for you in the reception lounge.
Thank you.
Your passport, sir. I hope you had a pleasant holiday.
I have.
It's through there, sir.
Oh, come on.
You've come home at last.
You're a very persistent man, Tommy.
And you are a very elusive friend. What the hell were you doing in Oslo?
I wasn't doing in Oslo. I was doing in Kristiansand. I was fishing.
You still take it seriously?
I take it that your meeting me here is not just out of friendship.
Everything I do is out of friendship, Bill. But I've been looking for you for 4 days.
I've been keeping out of your way.
I know. That's why I came here. I need your help.
No, Tommy.
Look, I have a car waiting, a comfortable ride into town. Let's have dinner together. At least you can listen. Well, how was that?
The one thing I'll say for you, Tommy Evans, you always provide a good dinner.
And the other thing you'll say?
Your charm won't work. Now, the last time you stood me dinner, it took me halfway across Europe and nearly got me killed.
So long as you listen to me, that's all I ask. Oh, will we have coffee and brandy now or finish the wine?
We'll finish the wine.
Good dinner, a good claret, a quiet table. We can talk.
About what?
A photograph. A happy photograph taken on a holiday outing. 8 smiling men, 3 pretty girls. You know them, of course.
It was taken some time ago, wasn't it? 4 or 5 years ago?
Could be, by the look of the girls.
And the man. A villain's day out. Southend?
Oh, it might be a little posher than that, Bill. It shows a well-kept velvet lawn, the sun glinting on the distant sea.
A summer's day, for sure. A happy group around a table on the lawn, but nothing to say whether it's the lawn of a big house or an hotel.
Sure you could find out if required?
What is it you want to know?
The men in the photo.
Villains. But I don't recognize all of them.
Oh, they are. They said you never forgot a face.
That's still true, Tom. But I never met all of this happy band. I wonder what they were being so happy about.
2 of the men have crayon circles around their heads. Do you know them?
No.
But you know the others?
I'm not likely to forget them. But all of them have now retired from the rough and tumble of their trade. It wasn't the retirement party.
No.
Well, this one has now retired to the south of France to enjoy his hard-earned loot. This one has bought a little Greek island and lives under heavy protection. This one used his ill-gotten gains to buy an expensive gaming club in Mayfair. He considers himself respectable now, and so do his shareholders. These 2 were not so lucky. One retired to that big hold-up in the sky. He was murdered. How's that?
Very good. Do you know the 3 women?
I know 2 of them, that one and that one. And the one with the crayon circle round her head, I don't know.
Why should the owner of the photo put a circle around the head of that woman and 2 of the men?
Well, because he was like me. He knew all the others. Puts a circle around the heads of the ones he doesn't know, trying to trace or identify them.
So am I, Bill. Trying to identify them.
Why?
Look, when we finished our coffee, come back to my office. I'll show you why.
If I had any sense, I'd be on my way home.
You'll be glad you came.
You were once my commander, Tom Evans, but I resigned from the yard to enjoy my life.
To go fishing, it was a waste.
I don't want ever again to stand on drafty corners waiting for villains to turn up.
These villains are now very rich.
I don't care what they are.
I mean, I only want your opinion. It'll just take a couple of minutes. Let there be light. That's more like it. Come in, Bill.
Your office still looks lush.
Well, you can have one just like it.
Never. Now, what is it you want to show me?
Oh, just be patient, boy. Exhibit number 1. A packet. Now, a week ago, this packet was still unopened and remained unopened, being held as security by a lady. The owner failed to return. Now, she was an honest landlady who couldn't bring herself to open personal property. She saw a name and address scribbled on the back of the packet and took it there. You recognize the name?
Could I forget? If I had a pound for every time I've locked horns with him.
The best criminal lawyer in the East End, Bernard Finch.
Well, it's no surprise his name was on it. He's defended every villain in that photograph.
He opened it and sent the lady to me. Do you know what was in the pocket?
What?
These bonds, bearer bonds, stolen bearer bonds, to the value of £250,000, and this inventory of jewellery. A very precise inventory which suggests even to me a value of at least £750,000.
Well,
all top-quality stuff. The third item, a letter addressed to the owner of the packet, which in any language offers a threat to his life, saying, amongst other things, "Let sleeping dogs lie, settle for silence, or you will be silenced." It's addressed to Paul, a lad called Paul Carson. You can read it later. Now, the fourth item in the packet was the photograph I showed you. She took it to the address scribbled on the envelope. Bernard took one look at the men in the photo and sent her to me.
Now, why should he do that?
Well, because Bernard and I are old friends, and because he's out of it all now. About 6 months ago, he had a heart attack. He sold his practice, left the East End villains to their own devices, lives quietly now in a house in Highgate. But put all that aside, and think of the man who had in his possession this £250,000 in bearer bonds, and who was being warned to settle for silence or be silenced. I think he was silenced. I want to know who he was.
The landlady will know.
She doesn't.
He's one of the unknown men in the photograph.
No.
It's time I was home, Tommy. This morning I was fishing happily in Norway. It's been a long day.
Oh, there was one last item. Left behind by the young man who went out one evening in search of his quarry and didn't return. This.
It's a bit unusual these days, Tom. A monogram cigarette case. Gold.
Solid gold. The monogram on the outside, J.M., and on the inside inscribed to Jackie M.
So it wasn't the property of your friend Paul Carson?
He had it, and he was looking for someone.
Inscribed on the inside, to Jackie M. for courage beyond the call of duty. A good friend, September the 7th.
It doesn't give the year, but the engraving is fresh.
Courage beyond the call of duty.
I mean, we haven't had a war for years. I think it was something criminal, something to do with that photo. Jackie M. Does it mean anything to you?
What's your interest in this, Tommy?
My interest is in the lad whose life was threatened. A lad who marked 3 people in that photograph and who left £1 million behind, suddenly.
And in this act of friendship that went beyond the call of duty?
Well, the packet came to me while you were away, Bill. I had to get Sammy Bavister.
Him?
Well, he's good. He knows everyone in the East End.
He's only an informer. What is it you want?
That's better. I'd like you to have a talk with Bernard Finch about why he sent this to me. But first I want you to see the landlady. She lives down in Camberwell, a Mrs. Palmer.
Mrs. Palmer.
And Bill, while you are down there, if you see Bavister, he can be useful.
Get off the patch! You by the gallopers. I'm talking to you, mate. What the hell's you... Oh, it's you, Mr. Galbraith. Sorry, I didn't recognise you.
It's Nick Tully.
That's right, Gaff. Sorry I was shouting like that, but this place is for kids. Orders are to keep the grown-ups off, especially men. Might be creepers.
I'll remember.
Yeah, what brings you down this way?
Looking for Sammy Bannister. Can we get out of this noise?
Sure, yeah, come into the caravan. That's better.
Oh, you've made it cosy in here.
Yeah. They said you was left the full scuff. Wasn't true, then?
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, what brings you then?
Ah, this and that. What about you?
Well, the fairground, Lark. It belongs to the council. It's for the kids south of the river. I tour it around whenever there's a spare bit of ground. Small vacant piece like this, we just have swings and gallopers. Bigger piece, and I give them sideshows as well. You know, hoopla, rollerball. And on Saturdays we have Punch and Judy.
Ah. You like it?
That's a living.
How big is your parish?
The tour, all around the South Bank. Lambeth, Camberwell, Kennington, Southwark, down the river to Rotherhithe. Wherever there's a vacant piece of ground and kids in the street.
You could be useful to me, Nick. I'm moving around like that.
Yeah, and so what brought you?
You still work with the mob?
Nah.
Garrett and Tim Dace?
Ah, they've gone now, Gaff. 1 year ago, you should know that.
Yes. Hogan?
Yeah, that was different, wasn't it? They've asked to in life for that.
Was it because of Garrett? Was it the same thing?
Yeah, there was someone else asking that question. A lad named Carson.
You've seen him lately?
No.
Well, what did you know about him?
Not a thing. Want me to keep my ears open?
It would be worth your while.
OK. You know where to find me. Just listen for the roundabouts.
Mrs. Palmer?
Yes?
I've come from Mr. Evans. My name's Galbraith.
From Mr. Evans?
I think you know him.
Come in, please. It's a bit dark, sir, but not to worry. Just follow me to the end of the passage. Here we are, then. I'm afraid it's not very tidy, sir. I wasn't expecting...
Ah, it's quite all right, Mrs. Palmer. It's kind of you to see me.
Oh, I'm always pleased to see a friend of Mr. Evans's. Such a kind man. It's about the envelope, isn't it?
About the man who left it with you.
Oh, Mr. Carson. Oh, well, I don't know much about him, sir. You see, he mostly kept himself to himself while he was here. He was having a difficult time, I think.
Paul Carson?
That was the name he gave me.
Can you describe him?
He was young, sort of medium height, good-looking. I'm afraid I'm not being very helpful.
The world's full of good-looking young men of medium height. Try his age.
28, 30, about that. He didn't tell me. Has something happened to him?
How did you come to meet him?
Well, he'd come to ask if a Mr. Denning was staying here or had ever stayed here. He seemed to think he had. Well, I could see he was a well-bred young man, educated, so I invited him in. Well, the end of it was he asked if he could have a room while he made inquiries in the district.
Did he say anything about this, Mr. Denning?
No. Talked as though he didn't know him, but was searching for him.
Did he find him?
Dunno, sir.
How did he come to leave the package?
The envelope?
Yes.
Well, when he fell behind with the rent, he was always expecting his luck to turn, you see. Waiting for the ship to come home, he said. Well, when it come home, he'd be well off again and pay all his debts.
Did he pay all his debts?
Not to me, he never.
How long did he stay with you?
About 6 months. Well, then I had to tell him that people like me had no ships coming home. I mean, I have to live on my rents. I was sorry about it, but you have to be fair. Well, it was a Friday night, and I told him no rent, no room. He went upstairs and come back with the envelope. Said he was going out that evening to meet a man who knew where this Mr. Denning was. He insisted that I kept the envelope until he come back to pay me.
He didn't come back, Mrs. Palmer.
No, sir. Mr. Evans?
Yes?
Mr. Bavister to see you.
Oh, show him in. Oh, come in, Sam. What have you heard?
A few odd snatches, Mr. Evans. It's coming along nicely.
Now, let me be the judge, Sam. Now, the inventory of jewellery.
I've been through every stolen list for the last 5 years, but none of the pieces are on any list I can find, and none of it has been on offer, so far as I can hear. It's good stuff. I could put out feelers to see if anyone knows who they were made for.
Yes, do that.
Do you want me to go back more than 5 years?
No, I think 5 is enough. Now, the young man who had the inventory.
Carson. Oh, now this is an horse of a different colour. What I've traced about him is quite clear. He did have digs for a time with that lady, Mrs. Palmer. All the time he was looking for a man named Denning.
Did you know this man, Denning?
Nah.
Did he find him?
Well, it looks like it. He was last seen one Friday night. It could be the Friday night you told me about. He was waiting in a pub in Rotherhithe, hanging round for someone to turn up. He waited about an hour, and just before 10 o'clock, or so they say, a man came in. Carson finished his drink, and they went out together.
Was it Denning?
Well, those who knew Denning say no. This man looked like a sailor. They were seen again later that evening, walking towards the river. The nearest I can time it, about 11 o'clock that night. He didn't return to any of the pubs, didn't return to his digs. He wasn't seen again.
Have your friends any thoughts on this?
Oh, they say he was asking awkward questions and wouldn't go away. So, like the man he was searching for, he vanished, didn't he?
When Mr. Carson didn't return that night, what did you think, Mrs. Palmer?
Well, I thought he'd taken the hint about the rent, because next day a man come asking if he'd left anything behind.
Came next day?
In the morning. Well, I said Mr. Carson had brought nothing, so there was nothing to leave.
And what was he like?
The man? Well, he had a sort of foreign accent. He looked like a sailor. He tried to frighten me, but I got angry with him and he went away.
He didn't know that the envelope had been left with you?
I didn't tell him.
Ah.
I put it in that drawer in case Mr. Carson did come back. When he paid his rent, he could have it. Well, then it went out of my mind. I didn't even think about it again. Then last week I was looking for something and there was a lawyer's name on it, so I wasn't for opening it.
There was a photograph in it.
Mr. Evans asked me questions about that.
Mr. Carson wasn't in the photo.
No.
Did you know any of the people in it?
Criminals, Mr. Galbraith.
Do you know any criminals?
Oh, when you're born and brought up in a district like this, you can't help knowing some criminals. But some of us try to lead respectable lives.
I have the photograph here. Will you help me?
Of course.
Do you know any of the women?
Oh, I know all 3 of them. This one's Betty Garrett. She married that one at the table, John Garrett. They say he has lots of money now. Lives in the Mediterranean. Big house and all her orders. A villa.
Do you know how he got all that money?
Dishonest, I shouldn't wonder. Now, this one here is Daisy Hart. She married that one, David Hart. She weren't so lucky. Her husband's in prison.
He's in prison for life, for murder.
Oh, he killed the one who's sitting next to him in the picture. His best friend.
Did you hear why he killed him?
When you mind your own business, you don't never hear them things.
The third woman, the one with the circle round her head.
Oh, that's Rita Thomas. Oh, I knew her when she was just a kid in this street. Pretty, isn't she? Full of life. She was always the pretty one.
Do you know where she lives?
Wait a minute. She married. Now, what was his name? Oh, it'll come in a minute, I know it will.
Well, does she still live around here?
I don't know, but I could ask.
Will you do that for me?
Of course.
And when you remember the name and know where she lives, phone me, and I'll come back and see you again.
I like having visitors. Mr. Galbraith?
Yes?
In the envelope, there was a gold case. He did owe me rent.
Mr. Evans will look after you. You won't be out of pocket. Goodbye, Mrs. Palmer.
Finished for the night?
Yeah, just packing in.
It's Nick Tully, isn't it?
Who are you?
Don't you remember?
It's the sailor.
That's right. You had a visit from a cop today.
Look, mate, I'm just closing down. I've got work to do.
What did he want?
Just being nosy. What was it doing? Was I keeping out of trouble?
That, my friend, is not true.
What do you mean?
It was Galbraith. He isn't in the force now. He doesn't give a damn who keeps out of trouble. He was asking questions.
No, he just got... Oh! Oh! What was that for?
Galbraith came to see you, and then he went to a house in Camberwell to see an old lady.
I know nothing about no house in Camberwell.
What questions did he ask?
I didn't give him any answers. I don't have answers. You know that.
Good. The doc wants you to keep it like that.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, and Tully,
Yeah.
you are easy to find. Remember that.
Bernard Finch.
Good evening, Bernie.
It's Galbraith, isn't it? I thought you'd call.
I'd like to see you.
When?
Now.
At this time of night? All right, I'll be waiting for you.
Come in, Bill. What's so urgent at this time of night?
Some questions. I didn't hear about your trouble, Bernie.
I didn't broadcast it. Sold the practice and slipped away. I was in hospital at the time, intensive care. I nearly did slip away.
You're indestructible.
Well, I hope you're right. Did you drive here?
I'll came by cab.
We can have a drink together. Brandy?
Thank you. It's a nice place to retire to.
Bought with fat fees out of crime. That what you're saying?
I didn't say a word.
Oh, it's quiet, Bill. That's what the quacks there must have now, quiet. Away from the fights and the tensions.
Away from the courts. No more trials?
That's what they say.
You were a formidable defense lawyer.
Sounds like an epitaph.
I wasn't meant to be.
Your drink. To crime.
Cheers.
You said questions.
Tell me, Bernie, why did you, a criminal lawyer, a famous defense lawyer, send that envelope to an ex-commander from Scotland Yard?
To Tommy?
Mm-hmm.
You want to know?
Yes.
First, because he is an ex-commander. He runs a private bureau now, international. Secondly, because he's the only ex-detective I would trust.
There has to be a detective you can trust.
You can judge that for yourself.
Tom Evans thinks he has a personal interest in that packet.
I know he has.
Tell me.
We'll start with the photograph I sent him.
Some men and women are having a pleasant time at the seaside.
Uh-huh.
6 of the men were your clients.
Of course. Our courts say that everyone is entitled to the best defence under law.
Mm-hmm.
I could provide it. But this is different. The crime that package tells of has not yet been discovered.
The photo was taken about 4 years ago.
We could both guess at that. Add together the criminal expertise of the men in that photo, and what do you have?
I'd say I have a crime being planned.
You could say you had a big crime being planned. A crime that took a long time to prepare.
2 of the men have little circles round their heads.
You can bet they weren't meant to be halos.
Do you know them?
No. And that's what worries me. 3 of the others have become very rich.
A 4th was murdered, and a 5th is doing life for it. Hogan was murdered by Dave Hart. You defended Dave Hart, Bernie. What was the truth of it?
Oh, that was a year ago. The prosecution played Find the Lady, claimed that Hogan was having an affair with Daisy Hart.
Was he?
No, but that's how it looked. And it puzzled me.
Then why did Dave Hart kill his best friend?
I only prepared his defence, Bill. He didn't offer a confession, and I didn't demand one. In fact, he offered nothing, which was out of character.
That happened a year ago, so the job took 3 years to prepare. What kind of job?
I'm not quite sure, but it worries me. Something that led to big gains. A crime that has not yet been discovered, and certainly has not yet been reported. Yeah, it was the letter in that package, the threat to the young man Carson, that started my suspicions. It was then that unrelated incidents began to fall into place. The fact that the young man has now disappeared gives me a feeling of fear.
Do you mean that you are in danger? That your special knowledge of these men...
I don't know, Bill. I really don't know.
You've had many criminal clients, Bernie. Did you recognize the handwriting?
No, but I made a copy of the letter. What do you think of it?
Well, let's see it. There's no envelope.
No, just a letter, with the bonds and the inventory.
Paul, if you won't take a hint, it's time you were given some advice. Keep what you have and ask no more questions. That way, no one will bother you. The men you are looking for... Men?
I copied it accurately. It said men.
The men you are looking for are not easily found. They don't want to be found. Let sleeping dogs lie. And whatever you may have heard, settle for silence or you will be silenced. A word to the wise. Signed with a J.
An elegant, cursive J. Any thoughts?
Told to keep bonds worth $250,000 and no one bother him.
Bill, I think they opened a Pandora's box and they let something out, something they can't cope with. Something that has led to at least one murder. Here's why I handed it over to Tom Evans. I'm not well. The doctors say I must have quiet, Bill. No involvement and no excitement. And it's getting late. Let's talk some other time.
Of course.
But if you learn something about these men, you'll come back.
I'll be back.
Wait a minute, Bill. It might be for you. Finch speaking.
Mr. Bernard Finch?
Yeah?
You have Galbraith with you.
Yeah? Do you want him?
Listen. You have seen a letter that gives advice. It is good advice. Your friends don't want to be found.
Who is that?
Stay out of this, Mr. Finch, or you will be silenced.
Galbraith and the Midas Touch is written by Robert Barr and produced by John Browell. Episode 2, in which the first glister of gold appears, is entitled, Who Goes Next?
It has always amazed me how quickly events can reach out to ensnare you, especially if they are criminal events. It seemed only yesterday since I was fishing contentedly on the shore of Christian Sand. Later that afternoon, in London, my old friend Tom Evans, a great ensnarer of people, asked me in his soft Welsh way if I could help him identify some men in a happy holiday snap. A clutch of top-class criminals who, since the photograph had been taken, had scattered to the winds to enjoy the lush profits of their criminal trade. I could identify them all, except 2. By the way, my name's Galbraith, Bill Galbraith. The photograph had been among the effects of a young man named Paul Carson, and had been found by his landlady after he had suddenly vanished. With the photograph had been a letter threatening his life. Keep silence, or you will be silenced. In an attempt to trace the 2 unknowns in the photo, I had paid a visit to an East End criminal lawyer who had, in the past, known the others. If anyone would know the 2 unidentified men, it would be him, Bernard Finch. But I was wrong. And while I was there, he had a phone call.
Finch speaking.
Mr. Bernard Finch?
Yeah?
You have Galbraith with you.
Yes? Do you want to speak to him?
Listen. You have seen a letter that gives some advice. It is good advice. Your friends don't want to be found.
Who is that?
Stay out of this, Mr. Finch, or you too will be silenced.
You were with him when the call came through?
I was just leaving. He went back to answer it.
Did he recognize the voice?
No.
Was he worried?
It takes a lot to shake Bernie Finch, but he was shaken. He had already been worried about what he found in that package. Says it's why he sent it to you.
Some of them were his clients. He has defended them.
So, he knows where skeletons are hidden.
Bill, they are protected. The client is protected.
Well, he knows that. The villains don't. Or they can no longer trust in it. When we were discussing the photograph, he put it like this. He said the men in the photo were busy forging a key to Pandora's box. They have now opened it and found wealth, and something else.
Well, 3 became rich, 2 of them are now hiding abroad, and 1 is missing, 1 was killed.
He says at least 1 was killed.
And what else?
That the crime happened a year ago, and that we should look closely at the villains in the photo.
Yes, what is it?
Your coffee, sir.
Oh, if you could find a space...
Morning, Mr. Galbraith.
Morning, Millie.
There's a chocolate biscuit for you, sir.
You've made my day.
You were saying?
He said to look at the villains and consider the criminal expertise of each.
Well, here's the photo. You know their form. Go ahead.
All right. Now, let's take them in order as they chatted around that table in the sunshine. There's a load of talent here. Doc McDowell, probably the best planner we've known, certainly the best organizer of crime. So what is he organizing?
Well, today he owns a gaming club in Mayfair. Is that what you mean?
So good an organizer that he was the only one able to stay on in town. Now, talking to him are Tim Dace and Johnny Garrett. Dace, an electronics expert and the finest bypasser of security alarm systems in the South. And Johnny Garrett was the best safecracker in the country. Now, can you guess what they might be talking about?
Opening Pandora's box?
Bernie Finch thinks this photo was developed in embalming fluid. At least 1 killing to date, and the others in hiding. So let's look at the others. Now, that one is Desmond Kearney. If they were planning a big job, they'd need some muscle, someone to deal with interference, to lift and lay things. Now, Des Kearney is just muscle. Not bright, but loyal and true. He's there with Liam Hogan, lockpicker, maker of keys for nefarious purposes, cat burglar. All in all, a versatile little villain.
And standing next to...
his best friend, Dave Hart.
And Hart murdered him.
So, of the 8 men, Hogan was killed, Hart is doing life for it, Kearney is also doing time, Dace is hiding on a little Greek island, Johnny Garrett is ditto on the Côte d'Azur.
And that gets rid of 5.
Leaves Doc McDowell and the 2 unknown men with the suckles round their heads.
Well, the men Carson was looking for.
The letter said they won't be easily found.
Leaves only Doc McDowell still in town.
And 1 of the women in the photo. That one, Rita Thomas. The landlady, Mrs. Palmer, says she got married. She's trying to find out where she is.
She's looking at one of the unknown men. A big smile for him. Did she marry him?
Well, I'd better go asking.
Oh, Bill.
Yes?
When you're down in Camberwell, see Sammy Bavister.
Now, why should I work with him?
Because he's useful. I mean, if he's paid enough, he'll follow anything that moves. And he's being well paid. Well, he'll be watching for you near the Turk's Head, if you care to go by.
Mr. Galbraith?
Yes?
It's Sammy Bavister. I think we've met before.
Yes, we've met.
Mr. Evans said to have a talk.
You were trying to find Carson?
Over there is the pub I chased him to, where he was last seen. I'll take you in.
I like looking at the river.
It's chilly out here. He came there looking for Denning.
Did you know this man Denning?
No. Most people I've talked to have never heard of him. But I've met a few who say they knew him. Say his name was Harry Denning. I could point them out in the pub.
Just tell me what they said.
They said he was a wheelman, a good getaway driver, but he was also smart and had no form. Have you heard of him?
No.
It said he did some work for Johnny Garrett, some special work about a year ago, and knew what was going on.
If there were people who knew him, why couldn't Carson find him?
Because no one wanted him to know. The ones he met told him Denning had gone. One said he went a year ago when Johnny Garrett ran off, and another said he went to Greece with Tim Dace. Yeah, but there's one I met who said Denning didn't go anywhere. He's still around.
And Carson was told that?
Oh, it's freezing out here. You could get your death.
Was Carson told?
He must have been. He came to that pub one Friday evening, waited about an hour, and then a man arrived. It wasn't Denning. Looked like a sailor, they say, like he was off one of the boats. They went out together, and later they were seen by the river. That was the last of Carson.
We'll find out about Harry Denning, where he lived, where he was last seen. You can go into the pub now and get warm.
Thanks. Thanks a bunch.
Nick! Yeah? What's the matter with you? Were you trying to hide?
Me, Gov? Nah, busy, that's all.
You didn't get busy until you saw me. I want to talk with you.
I have to keep my eyes on the kids.
You can watch them from the caravan as before.
Ah, all right. Let's talk.
And what was that busy act all about?
I've had a visitor, Gov. That's what.
When?
After you came. He wanted to know why you come, what questions you asked, what answers I gave you.
What did you tell him?
The truth. I didn't have any answers.
Who is he?
They call him the Sailor. I don't have a name for him, Gov.
Well, what's he like?
I look sort of foreign, Cypriot or something. Maybe Greek, I don't know.
Well, what did he want?
You. He knows you came here and he says you went to a house in Camberwell asking questions. Did you?
Yeah.
I can't be seen talking to you.
I have 2 questions.
No, just keep away from me.
Are you afraid of him?
Yeah, you're damn right I am.
Why?
Because I've got to work this fairground. The place is full of noise. I'll come round and break my arms.
They?
Do me a favour, Gov. No questions. He'll come back and I'll have to tell him.
Would money tempt you?
Money won't buy me a new head.
It could be a lot of money. Just 2 questions.
Let's hear 'em.
First, a year ago, before Garrett and Tim Dace went away, you were hanging around with their mates?
Yeah.
Was there talk of a job? A big job?
You're asking about a year ago?
Yes.
There was talk of one being set up, but not of one being pulled.
Where was it to be? This one being set up?
I don't know. Nothing was actually said, never put into words, but we knew something was on.
How big?
Oh, really big. It was never pulled.
Well, I think it was.
Now you are scaring me.
Second question.
You asked them.
Now, that was one question. Had you heard of a job being set up?
Yeah, okay.
Right. Before I ask the second, I'm going to show you a picture. Now, you know most of the people in it. I just want to know about 2 of them. Now, here it is. Have a look.
Oh, this could get me killed. Yeah, they're all here. Doc, Johnny Garrett, Dave Hart.
Just look at the 2 with the circles around them.
Yeah.
Do you know them?
I know one. It's the bloke who's after you, the sailor.
Let's see. Him?
Yep.
Do you know the other one?
No.
Now, do you know...
You said 2 questions. You'll get me done.
This question won't get anyone murdered. It's about this girl. Do you know her?
The Camberwell beauty.
Who?
Rita Thomas. You can see she's a cracker, Gov. Shaped like a film star. Real slinky. When all the kids we were dancing at the local palais, we used to call her Rita the Cheater. Yeah, real cat.
Who did she marry?
She didn't marry, Gov. Nah, I'd have heard.
Do you know where she lives?
You won't get near her. She's being looked after.
By whom?
Now you will get me done.
Who?
I think it's by Doc McDowell. She's supposed to be a hostess at his club. Looks after the rich gamblers.
I'll have the photo. Thanks.
But do me a favour, Gov. Will you stay away from me?
If the sailor does come back, you can say I threatened him.
It's no joke. Gov.
Yes?
Make me a promise. If I'm found in the Thames after this, you'll do the sailor.
Sure.
Evans, who is it?
Bill Galbraith. Hello, Tom.
Oh, how's it going, Bill?
It's beginning to come together. I now know one of the unknown men. When can we meet?
Or later, Bill. Something else has come up.
Ah,
You know Bernard Finch's old law office in the city?
yes.
He wants to meet you there. They've had a visitor.
There, can you find your way in, Bill? It's a mess, isn't it?
What happened?
A break-in. I told you I'd sold the practice.
Yes?
Well, the new owner, to ensure continuity, was kind enough to maintain a small office into which we put my files and papers, this office.
Yes.
Hoping that one day I might be able to... But you know how it is. Last night there was a visitor.
Have the police been told?
Don't fuss. The police were informed, and then I was informed in that order. CID from old jewellery have been here all morning. I got here 20 minutes ago. They tell me it was a professional job.
Do you think it was an old client?
Considering that phone call, don't you?
Well, they did a neat job on the door lock. They made a right mess of your papers.
Well, they'd been moved. We're out of order. You'd have trouble in finding what he was after.
What do you think he was after?
When I know, I'll tell you. First, to check the files of the men in the photo.
Can I help you?
I'd rather you didn't. These things are still confidential. Garrett's file's still here, so is Dace. Oh, this is that Clerkenwell case, silver ingots.
I remember it.
Kearney's papers are still intact. Hogan's, Hart.
Did you ever represent a Cypriot known as the Sailor?
No.
It could be a Greek.
Or the accent on the phone.
It could be. I want a name for him.
Oh, I don't think he ever came my way. Yeah, it's all such a mess. Difficult to know what is missing.
What could they find in your files?
All sorts of personal things. Statements that weren't used in courts. Searches for witnesses. Mainly, I suppose, statements that show knowledge of a crime.
Knowledge of the big crime?
Not that I know of. Unless it was something I missed. I'd better make a thorough search. Look, if you have other things to do...
I have. I have to look for a slinky cat and make a visit to Mr. McDowell.
Can I help you, sir?
I would like to see Mr. McDowell.
Are you a member of the club, sir?
Tell him Mr. Galbraith wants to see him.
Yes, sir. It doesn't sound too good, sir.
Oh, dear.
I don't think Mr. McDowell is... Ah, Mr. McDowell, this is the porter, sir. There's a friend to see you. Mr. Galbraith. He said Mr. Galbraith.
Tell him it's an old friend. Look, let me speak to him. Hello, Doc. How are you?
Who is that?
Your old friend, Bill Galbraith.
What can I do for my old friend?
You could invite me into your office, get me past the door.
Why should I do that?
I'm the bearer of news.
And if I say no?
I leave that to you.
Wait there. I'll send now Mr. Fenner.
He is sending Mr. Fenner.
He's coming now, sir.
Mr. Galbraith?
Yes?
My name's Fenner. You'll come this way, sir.
Thank you.
You been to the club before, Mr. Galbraith?
No.
You a gaming man, sir?
There's some who might call me a gambling man.
Mr. McDowell's in conference at the moment, sir, but if you'll follow me.
Thank you.
Now, this is the main gaming room of the club. We call it the social room. In the smaller rooms, we have the more serious games requiring concentration and quietness. A chemin de fer, poker, bridge, anything a member cares to play. Mr. McDowell's office is on the other side. Ah, here he is.
Good evening, Galbraith.
Good evening, Doc. Nice to see you again.
Come along in. Now that you are here, will you have a drink?
Whiskey.
Aren't you supposed to say, no thank you, I'm on duty?
You've been watching too much television.
Whiskey, then. To what do I owe this visit?
Well, let's say to the company you keep, or the company you kept.
When was this?
Up to the time you bought this place, or took it over, or however you came by it. How much did it cost you, Doc?
If a detective asks a question, it's an inquiry. If anyone else asks, it's being nosy. You're out of your league, Galbraith.
How far out?
From here to the moon. You saw the play. We have members here who can afford to lose more in a night than you'll earn in a lifetime, and lose it happily. You drink.
To crime.
To luck. I have fellow directors from the highest ranks. Household names.
The best households, of course.
Now you understand.
I thought you owned the place.
Personal friends. The kind of directors that your old bosses at the yard salute and call my lord.
I'll bet you need them.
They bring in the right kind of client.
Who are happy to lose money to you.
It's a gentleman's club, Galbraith. They lose to each other, or didn't you know? The club only takes a small percentage.
But you do well on it.
Of course. Now, what brought you here?
To see how you live.
I doubt it.
And to talk about some of your old friends. The ones who scattered to the winds just before this happened. Garrett, Dace, Denning.
Who?
I could go on. Kearney, Hart, Hogan.
Never heard of them.
Have you forgotten already?
I'll top up your glass.
Thanks.
Say when.
When? Are you saying you don't know Johnny Garrett?
I've heard the name, but never knew him.
Or Dace, or Dave Hart.
I think I read something about a Dave Hart. In the papers, wasn't it?
But you never met him.
You must know, Galbraith, that there was never any need for me to meet anyone.
Then tell me, Doc, how you came to be chatting with them, to be photographed with them.
I was what?
Photographed. Have a look.
Let me see.
You're talking to Garrett and Dace and smiling across at Hogan. And you say you never met them.
Where was this taken?
You tell me. You were there.
Wait a minute. Yes, I remember. I was staying at a hotel some years ago. There were people in the garden. A celebration, I think it was. They invited me to have a drink.
What was the name of the hotel?
Can't remember. It was a long time ago.
You don't remember the hotel and you can't remember any of their names?
No.
And now that you're moving in such wealthy company, perhaps you'll take a look at this. A gold cigarette case, solid gold. Have you seen it before?
No. Why?
I'm not asking you to value it, Doc. Now, just look at it. Monogrammed. J.M. Mean anything?
No.
Open it and read the inscription.
To Jackie M.
You knew him?
No.
And now read the date.
September 7th. What's this all about?
It's about crime, Doc. One that took a long time to prepare, and I think you planned it. You were talking about it that day. A job that made 3 men in that photo very rich. Garrett is rich and hiding in France. Dace is rich and hiding in Greece.
And the third?
I'm looking at him. The man who took over this club.
Be careful what you say, Galbraith. Do you want me to call a witness?
Not yet. Because the next thing I'm going to say is about murder. The man you were looking at in the photo was killed. And I think the man who had this photograph was also killed.
You must meet my solicitor.
Title directors, wealthy friends, a solicitor. You're well protected?
Better than you know.
Just one more question. This girl in the photo, what's her name?
I don't know.
But she works here, Doc. You look after her. You're not as safe as you think.
She does not work here.
As from tonight, she doesn't work here, perhaps. Now, don't lose your temper, Doc.
I don't lose my temper. All I do is press this button.
What happens?
A gaming club needs some muscle. You know that. They'll take you downstairs and throw you in the lane.
And?
When you're found, I'll say you came here to shake me down. I have good witnesses. The porter and Mr. Fenner and some of the players in the gaming room must have seen you come here. You're an ex-policeman. You think you know something about my past, so you came to ask for money. Shake me down. Would they believe me?
Yes, I think they might.
Do I press the button?
No.
I'll take that photograph.
All right.
Thanks. Don't worry. I was ringing for Fenner. Tell me, Galbraith, what's your interest in all this?
I'm looking for a young man named Carson and a man named Denning.
I hope you find them.
And I may come looking for you.
You may get a surprise.
Yes, sir?
Just see Mr. Galbraith out, please.
Yes, sir. This way, Mr. Galbraith. Porter will be waiting for you downstairs.
Thank you.
Mr. Galbraith has gone, sir.
Thank you. Send Miss Thomas in.
I'm sorry, Mr. McDowell. Miss Thomas isn't in the club tonight. It's her evening off.
Then find her.
I don't know where she'll be, sir.
In future, you must know where to find people. All my personal staff, on evenings off, will leave a note with you where they can be found.
Yes, sir. I'll see to that.
Is Mr. Andreas in the club?
Yes, sir.
Then send him in.
Yes, sir.
Main door?
This is the porter, sir.
Do you know where Miss Thomas is?
No, sir.
Thank you. Come. Come in, lad, and close the door.
The door is closed.
Galbraith was here.
I saw him.
Now tell me, who's Galbraith been talking to?
4 or 5 people. It's difficult to keep close to.
Who?
Lawyer Finch, a police informer called Bavister, a lad who runs a fairground for kids, Tully. Oh, and that landlady in Camberwell, Carson's landlady.
His name wasn't Carson. Have you found who he was?
Not yet.
You were supposed to get him off my back.
I won't trouble you again.
He is troubling me. Galbraith came here with a photograph. That meeting in Bournemouth. It could only have come from that Carson.
No, I checked him out completely.
Galbraith also has a gold cigarette case. I recognized it. On it is J.M. And you know where that came from?
Yes.
Somebody thought he could make use of it. Inside has been engraved to Jackie M.
Jackie Mallory.
Yes, Jackie Mallory. It says, "A good friend." And the date is there. September 7th. Who would do that?
Denning?
Ask him.
Mrs. Palmer.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Galbraith. I got that address for you. Come in.
Thank you.
Rita Thomas don't live around here no more. I got it from a friend who visits her. A real smart place, she says. Up west. It is.
Thank you. Did you find out if she was married?
Oh, she married all right. And was widowed too. And such a pretty girl.
Her married name?
Mallory. She married a man called Jackie Mallory.
We present Galbraith and the Midas Touch by Robert Barr, with Bernard Hepton, Richard Davis, and Garrard Green. Episode 3, in which we find the love of gold is the evil thing, is entitled Pandora's Box.
I had been brought into this case by my old friend Tommy Evans with only 2 points to go on. One, a photograph of a happy meeting of London villains, all of whom I knew except 2. The photograph had something to do with crime, big crime, money and murder. And the money was in millions. Second item, a cigarette case, an old-fashioned solid gold cigarette case, with, on the outside, a scrolled monogram, J.M., and on the inside, freshly engraved, to Jackie M. I was asking myself, Jackie who? Oh, by the way, my name's Galbraith. Bill Galbraith. I was also trying to trace one of the girls in the photo, a very pretty London girl named Rita Thomas. I'd been told that since the photograph was taken, she had married. I now learned that she had not only married, but was already a young widow. Suddenly. And she had married a man named Mallory, Jackie Mallory.
And you think this is Jackie M?
I'm sure of it, Tom.
Well, have you time to eat? The pie is good.
No, coffee will do.
Have you found the girl?
I have her address. A flat off Park Lane, paid for by the gaming club. That's not bad for a little girl from the East End. But she hasn't been there for a couple of days. She's away visiting a friend.
You better find her before McDowell gets to her.
Did you check on the gaming club?
It's as you said. He bought it, legitimately.
What did it cost him?
His share, about $1 million. There are other shareholders, but he's the biggest, the owner.
When did he take it over?
Last October.
And where did Doc McDowell get $1 million?
To be precise, it cost him $900,000.
All right. Where did he get $900,000?
Oh, it's all nicely complicated. He became a member of the club. He was lucky and won a considerable sum of money from the previous owner. He bought the club with a nice mixture of gaming debts, collateral, and cash. Very difficult to tie down or find fault with.
Tommy, in September of that year, there was a crime. I don't yet know what job was pulled, but 3 associates, criminal associates, became very rich. Garrett became rich and ran off to France. Dace, an electronics wizard, became rich and is hiding on a Greek island. And in October, McDowell buys this very exclusive gaming club. I don't believe he won the money.
It would be hard to prove he didn't, Bill. McDowell was a planner. I mean, you said yourself, one of the best. He could have planned himself a system.
Tommy, we're not just talking about theft, we're talking about murder. Hogan helped him, and he's dead. Carson asked questions, and Carson is dead. And now we're told that this Mallory is dead. Jackie M. Friendship beyond the call of duty. What duty?
That murder doesn't fit with his gaming club.
No, but it fits the people in that photograph. And with Doc McDowell. He's really living on the fat now. Tells me he has fellow directors straight from Debrett.
It's true. I've seen a list of his fellow directors. The creme de la creme. From the hunting counties, from the city, and from Parliament.
He says he has members so wealthy that they happily lose more in a night than we earn in a lifetime.
Annoyed you, did it?
No, never. His luck may have changed him, but it hasn't improved him.
You're annoyed about something. What did he do to you?
He reverted to type, threatened to have me roughed up and thrown in the lane. When I was found, he'd say I was an ex-copper asking for a cut. He would have been believed, too.
And now Bill Galbraith will show him who is boss.
I'll show him who is right. However influential his new friends may be, Tommy, however rich he is now, there's bound to have been a flaw in it. Bound to have been a weakness. I'll find it.
Now be careful, boyo. He also employs the best lawyers. He's very well protected.
I wouldn't back his lawyers against Bernie Finch. Bernie is very annoyed about that break-in.
That makes two of you. Oh, if you're coming back to the office, I'll give you a lift.
I want to talk to Bernie. I'll get a cab.
All right.
Yeah, come and sit down, Bill. You look like you've been busy. What you been up to?
I saw your client McDowell last night, Bernie.
Oh, yeah.
At his gaming club.
He was never a client of mine. His friends were. What happened?
Well, he had a momentary attack of I've been here before, but he got over it.
Yeah, I've something to tell you about him, but go on. Tell me. Oh, excuse me, Bill. Doctor's orders. Tablets to take every 3 hours, precisely.
How are you?
Oh, well, when the heart goes wrong on you, you have to do as you're told. A bit of a fuss, but necessary. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah, telling me about the club.
Oh, it's in Mayfair. Legitimate, exclusive, uniform porter on the door. Inside it spells cash in the nicest possible way. Free caviar, free lobster, free drinks, and wealthy members losing money so fast you'd think it was kiddie cash. I'm told it cost him £900,000 to buy in. Did you handle the legal side for him?
I didn't even know he had that sort of money. Or that he was interested in gambling. In fact, he never was. The doc would never take a chance, not in that way.
What do you know about him?
Well, as from today, not very much. That break-in at my office. His file's gone.
McDowell's file?
Yeah.
What was in it?
Oh, don't say it in that way. It wasn't one of your Scotland Yard files or anything like that.
Then what was in it?
Well, so far as I can recall, nothing that was worth a burglary. Nothing that was worth calling attention to it. Well, he was never charged with a crime, so I never had to prepare a defence for him.
He was a known organiser of crime. The file on him in criminal intelligence is as thick as a shoebox.
Maybe, but in my world, his file was thin.
Well, there must be something they wanted. Now, what would it be?
Well, it's some time since I saw it. Some letters, I should imagine, some statements in defence of friends, letters from others saying he could confirm their story. I mean, defence lawyers do as much probing as the police, but in a quieter way and on behalf of the accused. He made a statement in defence of Hart, but it was never used. I suppose that file could have connected him with certain others in his early days, and someone thought it should be destroyed.
He thought it should be destroyed.
That is an assumption.
Was the threat to you an assumption?
It was. It assumed that I'd be influenced by it.
And were you?
Do you want to talk here, or do we go into the garden?
Let's walk in the garden. It's peaceful out here.
Yeah, something else the doctor ordered. Peace and quiet. When they don't know what else to prescribe, they prescribe peace and quiet. Why are you interested in this gaming club?
Well, I think it's some kind of front. In fact, I think it's a defence.
So you'll have to find your way around it.
Well, maybe the only way around it is through it. Tell me about his friends.
Well, there isn't much I can tell you. Indeed, there isn't much I should tell you.
Whose side are you on?
In this case, I'm on your side.
Then tell me about your type of client, the smart, big-time, card-carrying professional like Doc McDowell and his associates.
I'm trying to tell you. You and I have each spent a lifetime among these people, but on different sides of the fence. As I know them, the men you're after are a very close-knit family. To them, the law in any form is the enemy. They're born of the same kind of parents, brought up in the same kind of street, used to the same hard life.
That idea of the close-knit family is just an old-fashioned myth, Bernie, and you know it. Like the heart of gold, honour among thieves, and all for one. It's just a big East End fairy tale.
I'm trying to warn you, Bill.
About what?
If you listen, I'll tell you. Is that the phone?
Yes.
Oh, excuse me. Finch speaking. Who? Oh, hello, Tommy. Yeah, he's here. Tommy Evans, for you.
Thanks. Hello, Tommy.
Oh, I have some news for you, Bill. A new development. Sammy Bavister wants to see you. Urgent.
Why me?
You asked him to trace Denning.
Yes.
Well, while asking about him, he got a new line on Carson, and he wants to see you.
Where?
Well, near where he talked to you. He says from there you could see a warehouse. An empty warehouse by the river.
Yes, I remember it.
But he'll be waiting there.
All right.
Something new?
Well, it might be a line on the young lad Carson. Tom says it's urgent.
When you've seen to it, will you come back?
Yes.
I want to tell you about McDowell.
Mr. McDowell,
Yes?
Mr. Andreas is here.
I'll see him. Come in, lad. I've had a word from Garrett. He's coming back. But there's been no word from Dace. So I want him brought back.
Do you think that's safe?
Nothing will be safe, unless I know what's been happening.
I mean brought back. He wants to keep himself out of sight.
You will do the bringing back. You know the island, and you know where he is. You'll make it safe.
Whatever you say.
Don't fool yourself that this is going to be easy. When you went to meet Carson that night, did he talk to you?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Just that he wanted to meet Denning.
Did he say why? Did he say he had something to give him?
No. He just wanted to meet him.
Who was this Carson? Where did that photograph come from? Where did the gold case come from?
The one given to Jackie.
Who put the inscription on it?
I went to Carson's digs next morning. His landlady swore...
Everyone swears. But now his place is taken by someone else.
Galbraith. What do you want done with him?
If I had a wish, I'd wish him dead. But I don't know how, yet. Until then, you must keep people out of his way. Who did you say he's been talking to?
The old lawyer Finch.
No, the police informer.
Oh, Bavister.
See that he learns what's healthy for him. Do it now.
Bavister? Are you there, Bavister? Where are you? Bavister? Bavister! Bavister!
Over here, Gov.
Where?
Over here.
It's Nick Tully.
Yeah, that's right. You were looking for Sam Bavister.
Well, there's no prize for that. I was shouting for him. Where is he?
He's gone.
When?
About 5 minutes ago. Went off with a bloke.
Which bloke?
That sailor, the Greek. They had an argument and Bavister went off with him.
Willingly?
No one goes off with a Greek willingly. He went or else.
Why?
Well, the Greek was carrying a docker's hook, wasn't he?
What was your part in this?
Me? I've had no part in it, Gov. I keep fairground gear up there. I was looking for a chain.
And?
I heard some voices, came to the top of the stairs and saw Bavister down here waiting, and the sailor coming in. They had a talk, then an argument.
Did he see you?
You must be joking. Would I want him to see me?
And then?
They went out onto the wharf, went back to look for the chain, and I heard you shouting for Bavister.
Where do you keep the fairground stuff?
On the next floor. You don't believe me?
I believe you, but I'd like to see it.
All right. Up we go. Watch out, Gov. Some of the boards are rotten. Be careful.
You have a good view of the river from up here.
Yeah, you can see for miles. Now, here's the fairground stuff, Gov. Believe me now?
Yeah, sure. But don't try being the artful dodger with me, Nick.
What do you mean, Gov?
You know more about this than you're saying. Why would the sailor come here for Bavister?
Must have seen him come in. He'd been looking for him because Sammy's been asking more questions, and that sailor doesn't like questions being asked about his friends. I told you that. I'll tell you something else. If the sailor had known that you were coming here, he'd have been waiting, and it wouldn't have been healthy, Gov.
Why not?
Ever been impaled on a docker's hook?
It frightens you, does it?
If you had any sense, Gov, it would frighten you. You'd get out of here.
You were in with the mob?
No. I knew some of them, that's all. Sometimes worked with them, but I was never let in. I don't know any answers.
Then give me someone who does know them.
Well, if I did, you'd stop coming for me, yeah?
Well, if you gave me the right man. Like someone who knows Rita Thomas?
Oh, there's a lad who knew her. Knows a lot more besides. And it's someone you know. If you make him talk...
The name? Now, come on.
Well, you leave me alone.
Yes.
It's Lenny Thorne.
He was in with them.
He was on that job. And he knows Rita. She was his first date when the backside was out of his trousers.
And things are different now.
Not for him. He lost out on it, so maybe he'll talk. Well, you keep away from me.
When I find him?
I have to call him pretty late. He never gets home till after midnight.
I'll give him time to get to bed.
Well, Tommy, this is an unexpected pleasure. What brings you away from your office?
Well, I thought it was time we met again, Bernard. I haven't seen you since you sent me that gift.
Yeah, I'm beginning to wonder if it was the right thing to do. No excitement, my doctor said. No involvement, no tension. But yesterday I had a burglary. This morning I had Bill Galbraith. And this evening I have Tommy Evans. Your friend Galbraith is a shrewd and persistent man. Assure me that this is a friendly visit, no business.
Not very much business, if we can get it over quickly. You're retired from your practice, Bernard.
Yeah.
Why should someone break into your office?
Because my files are still there.
What was taken?
Only McDowell's file. That and maybe a few papers I haven't missed yet. Now, if that's the business over, will you have a drink? Gin, whiskey, martini?
Well, you used to mix a good dry martini.
Aha, I still do. Oh, excuse me, Tommy. Yeah, it's like a meeting of shareholders. Come in. It's Bill Galbraith.
But you did ask me to come back.
Yeah, of course I did. Come in. Tommy Evans is here. I was about to mix some drinks. Tommy likes a dry martini. What about you?
I need a scotch.
Scotch, right.
Hello, Bill. Did you see Bavister?
No, he was waiting for me at the warehouse when it seems our friend the sailor turned up. There was an argument and they went off together.
Did you see it?
It was seen by young Tully. At least that was his story. He was waiting there to tell me and to pass a warning.
What warning?
The sailor was carrying a docker's hook. Sammy went unwillingly.
Do you think...
No. All Bavister needs is a fright. He'll go to earth. But I got Tully to talk and got a name from him. A visit to make after midnight.
Martini.
Oh, thanks.
Whiskey.
Thanks. You said if I came back, you'd have something to tell me.
Well, it's only a theory. We can try it out on Tommy. Cheers.
Cheers.
You said you thought the gaming club was more than a front, a defence.
That's it. The dock was always a meticulous organiser, so influential shareholders, wealthy members, an exclusive club, big money flowing around, it makes it hard to investigate.
Agreed.
Next point, September the 7th. A date when we think a crime was committed. In that month, two friends of McDowell's are unexpectedly rich, go into hiding. McDowell stays in London, and in the following months he becomes rich. As though a good fairy had waved a wand. Now, does that suggest something?
It suggests a theft from a place that contained both cash and kind. Enough cash to make two of them immediately rich.
And enough kind to ensure that someone else becomes rich. Now, I'm thinking of the kind of stuff that blackmail is made of. Now, where do people keep both cash and valuables and personal secrets?
A safe deposit? A private safe deposit?
An exclusive safe deposit.
Probably.
I said they opened Pandora's box. They found cash and valuables, but they found something else there. Let's say letters, diaries, documents. Something that would interest McDowell.
And that night he gives the cash to the others and keeps the means of blackmail for himself.
So, who was the previous owner of the club? Did he use a safe deposit? Was he first blackmailed into losing money to McDowell, and then losing the club to him?
Who were the other users of that private safe deposit? Are they the other unfortunate victims who are now summoned to this club to lose money to him? Forced to lose money to him?
Doesn't that frighten you?
Frighten me? But why the killings?
Some of those who knew or who helped when the find was made couldn't be trusted. Hogan made keys, and Hogan was killed. Carson was asking questions. He's disappeared. Now, do we know of any such robbery? September last year. Tommy?
Well, there's blackmail. They're seldom reported. Hey, you said you had a name.
Well, I don't know the strength of it. I was told he worked on the job and knows the girl.
Was someone you know?
Lenny Thorne. And it's time I paid him a call.
Okay. Okay! Pack it in, will you? I'm coming. Oh, who is it?
Well, you took your time. It's Galbraith.
Oh, you? At this time of the morning?
Now, what's the difference, Lenny? We're both awake, aren't we?
But it's 2 a.m, mate.
Are you keeping me on the step?
Too bloody right.
I can wake the neighbours.
Oh, okay, come in. If there's one thing I can do without at 2 a.m, it's a comical copper.
Were you asleep?
What do you think? This way. I don't suppose I'll get any more sleep tonight.
No.
Well, isn't this where you show me your warrant, call in the heavies, and I say it's a frame?
There's no such warrant. I just want to talk.
You mean you woke me at this time of night and you don't have a brief? You got a nerve.
We've both got a nerve, Lenny. Why don't you put on the kettle and we can have a cuppa?
You don't change, do you?
No.
I could tell a few stories about you.
I'm sure you could. But tell me about Rita.
What about Rita?
As I remember it, she's got a soft spot for you, Lenny. You were her first date.
You got a long memory. Are you after her?
Cross my heart, Lenny. Now, I can do her a good turn. Keep her out of trouble.
How?
A word in her ear. To be somewhere else on a certain night.
What kind of trouble?
Well, I thought you would know. You haven't put the kettle on.
I don't know why I fall for it. Why should you bother?
About what?
About all this, about Rita.
I help her, you help me.
Oh, I knew there was a catch. What are you on about?
I'm on about some other friends of yours. Garrett, Dace, Kearney, Denning.
I haven't seen any of them in more than a year. I can't help you. They got fed up with London and went off to the Sun.
Well, why didn't you go with them?
I like it here.
And I've come about a date. September 7th.
Oh, you know about that?
They did very well that night, didn't they?
Yeah.
And you were there.
I was... where?
You've forgotten the kettle.
Oh, yeah. Tea or coffee?
You have coffee?
Instant.
Oh, no thanks.
How right you are. So it's tea. You were, saying?
Where did it happen?
Ah, if you don't know that, you know nothing. Do you take milk?
No. But I'm beginning to remember something. You were a tunneler, Lenny.
Never.
There was a job down in Brighton, a bank. 2 did the tunnelling in. Des Kearney was one, and you were the other.
You're fishing again. Do you take sugar?
Now listen to me. On September 7th, it was a tunnelling job. You and Des Kearney did the digging.
You said this was about Rita.
I said it was about Garrett.
If you've no brief to show me, just drink your tea and go.
I've something else to show you. Have you seen it before?
Hey, Harry Denning had that.
I'll read the inscription. It says, to Jackie M. for services beyond the call of duty. A good friend, September 7th. We both know Jackie M.
Yeah? Mallory.
He married Rita?
Yes, he married Rita.
Who was he a good friend to?
Denning.
And what was the service?
You've no brief to be here, just string up and go.
I have a photograph of Rita in bad company.
Show me.
There.
Oh, that.
Have you seen it before?
Of course I have. I took it.
Of course. Someone had to take it.
What do you mean?
Well, it's not just 8 men, it's 9 men. You were there. You took the picture. Where was it taken?
You're making trouble again.
Doc McDowell didn't know it had been taken. All his villains lined up.
I took it for Rita, that was all. She wanted a picture.
Of Jackie Mallory?
He wasn't there. Just a picture at the seaside.
What were they talking about? Now, the doc now has a copy of that photo, Lenny. But he doesn't know who took it. Yet.
Seems it was the worst day's work I ever done. What's it you want to know?
What they were talking about.
Why, he didn't tell me.
Well, what was the service that Mallory did?
He got rid of Liam Hogan.
And Dave Hart went down for it.
Oh, we couldn't stop it. The doc fixed it. There was no defence to it. Then he got rid of Jackie.
And made Rita a widow. Does it give you a chance?
No. She's being paid for what happened to Jackie. Big flat. Don't want for anything. I don't blame her. She didn't have much when we were kids.
Until you struck gold.
Some of us wanted no part in that. I'd rather be where I am.
This job, Lenny, where were you tunneling?
I didn't go in to look. The doc went in and Hogan. They were in for hours.
And then?
Well, they sent for Garrett and Denning. After that, the rest of us were told we could shove off.
I want to talk to Rita.
You don't know what you're asking. They do us both. They do Rita just like they did Jackie.
They might kill you anyway.
Why don't you go somewhere else, Galbraith? Go and see Denning.
Is he around?
Yes. Yeah, and he went in. He saw it all.
Where is he?
In town. I'll get him for you.
And Rita?
Well, I'll have to talk to her first. I thought we were free of this. Look, Galbraith, why don't you wait and see Denning?
Hello, Gov.
Yeah? Oh, it's Nick.
Yeah, that's right. I wondered if you'd come back. The cops have been here since midnight, just pushing off.
What's up?
They found a body under the old wharf, just taking it away.
New or old?
Oh, new. It's very new. Tonight, they've identified it. A lad called Harry Denning.
Episode 4, in which a trap shuts on one of the runners, is entitled Gold Medal.
If you're afraid of wolves, they say don't go into the forest. I was already so deep into the forest that it was too late to be listening to warnings. Or so I thought. I had 2 danger spots. The main one was a planner of crimes named McDowell, the organizer of a group of first-class criminals for whom I was searching. By the way, my name is Galbraith, Bill Galbraith. I had been brought into the inquiry by an old colleague, Tom Evans, who had hired me to trace a lad named Carson. Carson had vanished, so I had gone in search of a villain named Lenny Thorne. Thorne had told me that the man I needed most was Harry Denning. That's what detective work is all about. When I went looking for him, the police cars were already there.
They found the body down there, under the wharf, just taking it out.
New or old?
Oh, new. It's very new. They've identified it. A man called Denning.
Did you know that Denning was still in London?
No. All I know for sure about him is what your friend Bavister said, that he had done some special work. Lenny Thorne confirmed it. He said that when they had tunnelled through to the treasure house, Denning was there and knew what happened, and that he was smart and had no police record.
Oh, did you see who was in charge at the wharf?
They were all from M Division. Jeff Collins was in charge. He's chief inspector now.
No one from the yard?
No. It may be changed, but at 4 o'clock this morning it was just another body found in the river.
Oh, you know Collins?
Yes.
Oh, could you have a talk with him?
Or do I offer him help? And what line do I take?
Well, you don't in fact know what happened to Denning, do you?
No.
Do you want to phone him?
What time is it? Yeah, I should be in his office now. Oh, may I speak to Chief Inspector Collins? Yes, I'll hold on. Yeah, he's in. Hello, Jeff. Bill Galbraith. I hear you were busy down on the river last night. How busy are you this morning? Well, I might be able to help you. Sure. Yes, I could make that. I look forward to it. In half an hour in the Swan. Hello, Jeff. You haven't changed.
Seems like yesterday. How are you, Bill?
Fine. What will you have?
Beer?
2 pints, please.
Sir? Last time we met was at your going-away party. All the brass were there.
Oh, yes.
It wasn't so long ago.
There you are, sir. 2 pints.
Thank you.
So.
Let's move away from here.
Right. You said maybe you could help me.
I might be able to. I hear you took a body from the river last night. His name was Denning?
Yeah.
Have you an address for him?
Not yet. What's your interest, Bill?
Well, I'm doing a job for Tommy Evans. You remember him?
Ex-Commander Thomas Evans?
That's him.
Should I stand up and salute?
The boss.
Yeah. Yeah, what sort of a job?
Trying to trace a lad named Paul Carson. I can't find him. I went to see his landlady, and she said he'd been looking for a man named Harry Denning. When I look for Denning, I don't get very far.
You think there's some connection? You look for him, and we find him in the river?
No, it couldn't be.
Why were you looking for him?
Denning, to see if he could help me find Carson. Tommy Evans has something he wants to return. Did something happen to Denning?
Not excepting he's very dead.
Have you had a report yet?
An early one. To tell us that there's nothing to get busy about. Accidental drowning. That old wharf's a real danger. It's rotten and slippery. A bruise on his head where he'd fallen, some marks on his hands where he tried to save himself. He was fully clothed. Do you suppose it was different?
I just wondered if there was anything in his pockets referring to this Carson.
He was carrying very little. A medallion round his neck with the name H.J. Denning. A couple of receipts in the name of Harold J. Denning. A club membership card with his full name, Harold James Denning, that was all.
Can I have the name of the club?
It won't help. It's a drinking club in Athens. He was well heeled. £85 in notes and £2 in coins. The small change included 4 Greek coins, drachma. Does that help?
Does it ever? Looks like we're both wasting our time, Jeff.
Well, when we get an address for him, will you be interested?
Oh, yes.
Oh, by the way, Bill, our CID dinner's next Thursday.
Oh, save me a ticket.
Sure.
All right, I'm coming. God, it's you again.
Where do you sleep?
You had me up till 3 o'clock this morning, mate.
Well, do I come in?
If you have to. Do you have a warrant this time?
What kind of a warrant do you need for a friendly visit?
Well, I don't know what you'd call an unfriendly visit. We'll go in here. I was just finishing breakfast.
Breakfast in the afternoon, Lenny?
Bacon and eggs is always called breakfast. Will you have some?
No, thanks.
I haven't found Harry yet.
The police have.
Hey, when?
Last night. He's in the mortuary.
God! What happened?
The first report says it's a run-of-the-mill drowning, slipped on a wharf and fell into the river, an accident. But do you think it was?
How would I know?
Well, you knew him.
If the police say it was an accident?
Too many Accidents.
How do you mean?
First, there was Liam Hogan.
Oh, you can leave that out of it. There was a trial. That was different.
There was Mallory. Then there was Paul Carson.
Who?
A lad, Paul Carson. He came to London to look for Denning. Now there is Denning.
If your friends the cops say it was an accident...
But you and I know better.
How do we?
Because it all started with a tunnel. You and Des Kearney dug a tunnel. 7 went through into the treasure house. 3 were the leaders, the partners. They are now rich and still alive. The 4 others who went through were helpers, the casual labour, and they are being removed one by one. When you took that photo, Lenny...
Look, why don't you have some tea?
I'll have some tea when we've talked about the photo.
I wish I'd never taken it.
You say Mallory wasn't in it?
He wasn't, and you'll never find him.
Where is he?
Who knows? In the river somewhere off Greenwich with an anchor round his ankles?
There was one known as the Sailor, a Greek.
His old man was a Greek.
Do you know his name?
Andreas.
And where do I find Andreas?
If I were you, I'd keep away from him.
Mr. McDowell?
Yes?
Mr. Andreas is here, sir. He's in your office.
Thank you. You've seen the evening papers? They found Denning.
Early this morning.
How did that happen?
Who cares? They say it was an accident.
Will it stay that way?
It will. Oh, I brought the things he had in his pockets. The important things. What do we do with them?
Show me.
His passport, his car keys, his credit cards. Oh, and a letter addressed to him in Athens. Have you seen it?
It's from Tim. Saying he won't come back.
Why did he send Denning with it?
He didn't send him. Harry came back on his own to ask what's being done, to lay down the rules and to talk to Johnny Garrett. Well, he isn't laying down any rules and he isn't talking to Johnny. Will you have a drink?
Nope. What do we do with these things?
Burn them, the letters and the credit cards.
His car keys?
They can't be his. He only came back yesterday. He must have borrowed a car. Who's he been seeing?
He came straight to you.
He couldn't have. Do you know where the car is?
He didn't have it last night. I picked him up. He wanted to run around, see old places, have a drink at the Turk's Head.
You didn't go there?
Of course not. It was too late. First place we went to was the river. First and last. You want me to find the car?
I want you to go out and bring Dace back. Garrett will be here at the weekend. I want them both here. There has to be a meeting. There are things that must be done.
There is still time about the car.
All right, see to it.
Your last chance before I empty the teapot. Do you want some tea?
No, but I want to know where the tunnel was dug.
If I knew that, I'd tell you. I don't. We went in a closed van, mate.
Who was with you?
The first time the doc was with us to see that everything was right. The team in the van was Des Kearney, Liam, Dave Hart and me.
I bet you have a good idea where you are. You took a quick look round, then a number on a phone, a name, something like that.
The doc isn't so balmy. An empty basement, that's what it was.
A basement?
Yeah, a jeep basement.
With 4 to do the digging?
No! Des and me doing the tunnel. Dave to check all the time the direction was smack on.
And Hogan?
Oh, yeah, well, he was to be used later. They just sat around playing cards, talked, handing out the sandwiches.
How long did it take, the digging?
3 days.
Were you down there for 3 days?
Sure. It wasn't just knocking through walls, you know. It was a proper tunnel, shored up. Down there for 3 days to drive the tunnel, and then, when the doc had inspected it, we knocked off for a week, till the next Friday.
Digging at the weekend?
Yeah, when things were quiet. Friday night, all Saturday, Saturday night, all Sunday. Then we knocked off till the next Friday. And it took us all that night and half a Saturday to cut through the last piece. It was reinforced concrete, a yard thick. Then we were in.
But you didn't go in?
No. First it was just Doc and Liam.
Do you know what they were doing?
Well, Liam was making keys. He had a trestle set up in the tunnel and he'd come out to correct a key, file it, polish it, things like that. He's a wizard with keys.
And then?
Then Saturday afternoon, Garrett and Dace came to the tunnel, like generals come to inspect the battle. And they went straight through.
And Mallory?
He came just after Johnny Garrett. Brought some cans of beer for Des and me. Been thirsty work. Then he went through.
And Dave Hart?
He'd gone in with Liam to help with the keys.
After that?
The doc came out, thanked Des and me, said we could break off and go home. Come back Sunday night to seal it up.
You sealed it up?
Well, not all of it, just the way out. Or the way in, whichever way you want to look at it.
Well, later, did you hear what they had got?
No, it was kept quiet. But we knew it was big, and it would take a long time before there was a full split. Johnny and Tim Dace were the first to get theirs, and they went off. They got the big split. They were the partners.
You and Des?
And well, while we waited, Liam was killed. When Dave was sent down for it and no one lifted a hand to help him, Des and me skipped off. We wanted none of that.
What happened to Des?
He went off on his own. Tried to do a post office and got nicked. He's doing 4 in the scrubs.
Well, he's safely inside, isn't he?
What do you mean?
It leaves you on the outside, Lenny. The only other one who knows about it.
Don't you be so cheerful. I know nothing.
Maybe Doc McDowell doesn't think so. It leaves you out on your own.
No.
Is there anyone else who knows?
Yeah, there's one other. Garrett had a lawyer who always squared things for him.
Oh, go on.
He was to square this if it went wrong. They were talking about it. His name was...
Bernard Finch.
That was it, yeah.
He knew what was going on?
Sure. They met him several times to talk about it. But in the end, Johnny didn't need him. Nothing went wrong.
What else did your friend Lenny Thorne tell you?
He says your friend, Bernard Finch, was in on it. That he talked with Garrett several times, but in the end, they didn't need his legal help. They pushed off with all the loot.
You believe this?
Well, it makes the right kind of sound, Tommy.
It doesn't mean he was a party to it. My Bernard sent that package straight to me, Bill. Photographs, bonds, and everything. Now, why would he do that?
He could have a reason. You said you had an interest in it. An interest means a client. Who is your client? I want to know, Tommy.
My client is Bernard Finch.
Why? Why should he want Paul Carson traced? He says he doesn't know him, has never met him, didn't know what he was doing, and didn't know the other 2 men in the photo.
Well, that could be true.
Ah, stop kidding. He stood around taking heart pills and saying he didn't understand the inscription to Jackie M. He was saying he didn't know Jackie Mallory, and that isn't true. I want to talk to him, Tommy.
He's not only a client, Bill, he's also an old friend. I'll talk to him.
As you like.
You can come with me.
No. I have other things on my mind.
Such as?
Drop me at the next traffic light.
All right.
Would you like a whirl on the gallopers, Gov?
Hello, Nick.
Drive out a road ball. Every red number wins a prize.
Can you spare a minute? I'd like a word.
Sure, I've a couple of helpers today. You can go into the caravan. Yeah, what's it this time, Gav?
Have you seen the sailor again?
What, you mean since he went off with Sammy Babister?
Yes.
Why do you ask?
Well, 2 things are bothering me today. First, how the local police found the body so quickly, and second, how they knew to look under the old wharf.
Well, they pulled up some rotten old planks, didn't they? Found him there.
I'm asking how they knew to pull up the rotten old planks.
Someone told them.
I'm asking who told them. Nick, I saw you on that wharf in the afternoon. You keep fairground gear in the warehouse upstairs. That night, someone is done on that wharf. The police are there before the ripples have died down. They start pulling up planks. When I arrive, you are watching them. Now, it doesn't take Sherlock Holmes to work it out.
I told you I'd gone there looking for a chain. I took the chain back that night when I closed the fair down. It was late, and I decided to stay there.
Yeah.
About 1 in the morning, there were car headlights. Then I heard voices in the shed. I went to the top of the stairs, and there's 2 men walking through the shed, talking. I could see that one of them was the sailor, the Greek. I didn't know who the other one was.
Well, hold it there. We'll go down to the river and you can show me.
I have to look after the fair, Gav.
You have 2 helpers today, and the warehouse is only 10 minutes away.
You'll be the death of me. They must have come in by this door, but I didn't see him until they were halfway across. Do you want to know where I was?
Yes.
At the top of these old stairs, at that door up there, crouching. Do you want to go up?
No, just walk around. Tell me what happened.
Well, they were about here, talking about old times, about how they'd played on the river when they were kids.
Why should they be talking about that?
Well, the stranger had been away a long time. He'd just come back. Well, that's how it sounded. I could hear everything they said. It's like a drum, this place. Well, this man then climbs on the loading bay over there and clowned about a bit, saying they used to play on it. Then they went out that door onto the pier, and I couldn't hear anything else.
Did you see what happened?
Here, from the upstairs window. If you come up, I'll show you.
I'll come out on the pier and show me there.
Mind your feet, it's slippy. Some of these old boards are rotten.
I'll be careful.
By the time I'd got from the stairs to that window up there, this lad, the stranger, was lying on the pier face down. Just here, like he'd been knocked out. And the sailor was bending over him and going through his pockets. When he'd been through his pockets, he looked round for a time, and then he lifted a loose plank. Yeah, this one.
Show me.
Well, you'll have to give me a hand.
Right.
He then rolled the bloke over and dropped him through. Splash. Put back the old plank. Like that. Now, he went back into the shed. Then I saw the car headlamps light up on the other side of the shed and heard the car drive off.
What did he do?
Look, can we get out of the wind?
Sure.
I went and phoned the cops and told them.
Did you tell them your name?
I'm not Dobie. That would be trouble. The panda car came first. They found something. Then other cars came. It was all go.
What was taken from his pockets?
Oh, it looked like letters, wallet, things like that. He couldn't have taken everything because I heard one of the cops shout, "We have his name, Denning." Is that the lot?
Oh, by the way, the sailor's name is Andreas.
Oh, thanks.
Did you know Denning?
No, but I knew a lot of people who'd been looking for him. I'll have to get back to work.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
If you come this way, Mr. Galbraith, Mr. McDowell will see you.
Your name's Fenner, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Is Mr. Andreas in the club?
Yes, sir. This way, sir. Mr. Galbraith.
Come in, Galbraith.
We have a very obedient staff.
Why not? It's a well-run club. Now, what can I do for you?
I'd like to speak to Andreas.
Who?
You should keep a staff list handy, Doc. You pay his wages, you give him orders. He speaks with a foreign accent, and he is in the club now.
We employ several men with foreign accents, mostly croupiers. If I can...
He isn't a croupier. He has been described variously as your right-hand man, your trusted messenger.
Why do you want to see this, Andreas?
To ask him what he took from Denning last night.
You're nothing if not blunt.
Does it bother you?
No.
Last time I came to see you, there was another name you couldn't quite remember. Rita Thomas. Where is she, Doc?
I don't know. I think you must have frightened her away.
Her husband's name was Mallory, wasn't it?
Who?
Jackie Mallory. You remember him?
No. I have a club to run, Galbraith. It's an important and profitable club, and I'm responsible for it. Much as I enjoy your talk, nothing that you've said to me requires my attention. I employ a staff to remember people's names.
Whatever you say, Doc. If you like, I'll take my questions elsewhere. I'll leave you alone, and in the dark. I'll speak to everyone else. I'll ask them about you, about the things you've done or left undone. Probe and tease at the mistakes you've made. Find the flaws. And I won't come back until you have been tied up so tightly that you have no room to move, no time to cut and run. Is that what you want? Goodbye, Doc.
Galbraith.
Yes?
I do have a club to run, and there are things I must attend to. But if you can stay for a while, we'll have a talk.
Who was it who said this, Tommy?
But that is not the point, Bernard. I have asked you if Garrett discussed this crime with you, if he made plans for a defence if it went wrong.
He discussed certain eventualities with me, and you know that is neither unusual nor unethical. He was a professional criminal. From time to time, when he was in funds, as many of his kind do, he'd make a payment to his chosen lawyer against a rainy day, saying that if he was ever arrested or in trouble, this would be the first payment on a defence.
He made such a payment?
The careful professional criminals usually do when they're in funds. When they're in trouble, they're usually short of money. Criminals can have a cash flow problem too, Tommy.
So he came to make such a payment. When was this?
Oh, about 2 years ago. A year before this suspected crime. We met perhaps 3 or 4 times, and he wasn't always alone. 3 others came with him at different times. His friends Tim Dace, Hart, and Denning.
Did McDowell come to make a payment?
McDowell plans crimes. He doesn't commit them.
But this time he did. He was there.
Then you know what it was. Will you tell me?
Let's just talk about your clients. This money they left and never called on.
You're making assumptions, Tommy. They did call on it. I had a letter from 3 of them, Garrett, Dace, and Denning, saying that it should be used for the defence of David Hart on a murder charge.
Did you think he was guilty?
The jury did. It didn't matter what we believe.
You believe it was part of the very lucrative crime?
Do you?
Well, Galbraith is waiting for that piece of the puzzle to fall into place.
Does he believe this story about my being involved?
He believes that to be a good criminal lawyer, it helps to have a criminal mind.
Well, I could say the same about detectives, Tommy. And he is a very good detective. We both have to learn to think like them, to understand them.
What is your answer, Bernard?
I had no knowledge of this crime, Tommy. Believe me.
But you have knowledge that may be even more dangerous, Bernard. Knowledge that connects certain people with it.
Huh?
2 people still have this knowledge. One is the man who named you, and the other is you.
What are you telling me?
Well, you've already been threatened.
Yeah?
I think you must take care.
Having any luck, Galbraith?
I've just had a win. Number 26.
Fenner will collect your winnings and bring them to you. There was someone you wanted to meet. Andreas. This way. This is his room. Andy, have you met Mr. Galbraith?
I've seen him. Seen him talking to Nick Tully at the fairground, to Bavister outside a pub, to that lawyer, Finch.
Anyone else you've seen me talking to, like talking to Doc McDowell, to Harry Denning?
When did you talk to Harry?
Quiet, lad. He's having you on.
Has he told you what he took from Denning last night, when he bent over him and went through his pocket?
He'll talk to you when he comes back, Galbraith. He has something to do for me first. All right, lad, you can be off.
Yes, sir.
It's a useful little room. You can enter from the club and yet come and go on other errands without being seen.
Do you always keep the door locked?
Of course. You wanted to meet Andreas. I'm keeping you for him until he returns. While we wait, how far have you got, Galbraith? I mean, with your inquiries.
Oh, far enough for everything to make sense now.
Like?
That sometime in the autumn of last year, you and others, working from a basement room, drove a tunnel into certain rather special premises. That an expert locksmith, now deceased, was present to make keys for you.
You've done your homework.
I'm told you were so happy that day that you sent immediately for your partners and spent 2 days inspecting the loot. How much did you find in there?
Do you really want to know?
Yes.
It was more than we expected. If it had got into the papers, we would have been famous. I reckon about £30 million.
30 million?
But it won't get into the papers, Galbraith, because there's a lot I can do with £30 million, and it won't do you any good. Andreas has gone to fetch Bernard Finch. When he returns, your part in all this is finished.
Collins. Galbraith and the Midas Touch is written by Robert Barr and produced by John Browell. We present Galbraith and the Midas Touch by Robert Barr, with Bernard Hepton, Richard Davis, and Garrard Green. Episode 5, in which we meet a golden widow, is entitled Aladdin's Cave.
The search for Paul Carson had already turned up some strange characters and strange events. Some who seemed to be in the centre of the mystery were free and protected. Those on the fringe were constantly afraid. Nick Tully, who ran a travelling fair and was constantly looking over his shoulder, Lenny Thorne, who expected an unwelcome visitor with every knock on the door, and the lovely Rita Thomas, who, although I didn't know it at the time, I was about to meet. By the way, my name's Galbraith, Bill Galbraith. At this moment I had been incautious. Perhaps I'd been too ambitious. I had backed a hunch and walked straight into a trap. In fact, I seem to have set the trap for myself. And Doc McDowell was pouring me a drink.
Here you are.
Cheers.
It was foolish of you to come here.
Well, I don't always do the right thing.
Andreas will be back soon. He's gone to see about your friend, Bernard Finch. When he returns, we'll decide how to deal with you.
As you dealt with Denning.
For a detective who's always been so careful, so calculating, you really are getting this one all wrong. Have I confused you?
In what way?
When I said deal with you, it's true a number of people have, let us say, removed themselves from the London sea.
Have been suddenly removed by you or Andreas.
Please listen, Galbraith. Those who've removed themselves from the scene were fellow labourers in, shall we say, the same vineyard, and were sworn to a friendly course of action.
Was Bernard Finch in this vineyard?
Ah, now that's something else. I need him for a meeting this weekend. Until he's attended the meeting, until a decision has been taken, I can't have him wandering free and talking to you, can I?
There must be few of them left.
Few of who?
The labourers in the vineyard. In the photograph there were 8 men. How many are left?
Enough.
You were about to tell me of the loot. The big surprise.
The 30 millions? Why not? We have time. Can you imagine it, Galbraith? It was the end of about 4 years of preparation, the end of 1 year of careful planning, the end of 2 weeks of tunnelling, and at last we'd broken through into the treasure house. I know now how explorers feel, or people who climb great mountains. We dreamed about it, and we were there.
You're keeping me on edge.
We were all on edge, but it was over. We'd expected a good haul, 2, 3, even 4 million. That's what I've been told. When we'd opened every safe deposit in the vault, when we'd counted the money, examined and valued every item, it took us 2 days. We had 30 million. Makes you feel dizzy, doesn't it?
It does.
But we found, as they say, both good news and bad. The good news was that we had it all. The bad news was that it was not all available at that time. There was about 5 million readily available in cash, in coin, in gold, in bonds, and in gems. All had been carefully hidden away from the taxman and our greedy politicians. You'd be surprised what honest people get up to.
You had 5 millions in cash.
Quickly convertible into cash, no trouble. That lot we split immediately.
And the rest of the loot, the dream of avarice.
It wasn't so quickly available as cash. It would have to be sold, converted. It needed time and cooperation.
And the twisting of some arms.
How do you mean?
I'd say that in the safe deposit boxes also hidden away were some things with which you could buy that time. The means of blackmail.
5 out of 10. You're half right. But if by blackmail you mean tears and torment and the squeezing of blood from stones and that sort of thing, you do us an injustice. Believe me, there wasn't a tear.
Well, it's hard to believe.
If I could show you, you'd understand. You'd really be surprised at what kind of skeletons are hidden in rich cupboards nowadays. And even more surprised at what our really rich, our secret tycoons will do to save themselves from prison. So, the silence of the previous owners of the loot we already have, and their cooperation with us, in return for our silence about them.
I suppose the gaming club has helped, as a meeting place.
Yes.
Yes, we were talking about the other labourers in the vineyard.
Were we? Why? Oh, yes, about them being members of a group, members one of another. You were not a member of that group, so you are quite safe.
You mean that?
Of course. You can't do me any harm. What is it the Theft Act says? Taking away the property of another with the intention permanently to deprive him of it. What other? It requires a complainer. No complaint, no crime.
There were other things than theft.
Tell me.
Your keymaker is no longer alive. His best friend is no longer at liberty.
Liam had an eye for a pretty girl, and unfortunately the promise of wealth made him impatient. The pretty girl happened to be his friend's wife.
How convenient.
Why?
It made fewer shareholders.
If you have something you know, you should tell the public prosecutor.
And Mallory?
He was given his full share, $1 million, and went his way.
That isn't what I heard.
Would you say that your evidence is solid?
No.
My evidence is gold-plated, and I have committed no crime.
There is one who was... What's that?
Andreas, coming back. You were saying?
There is one who was not a member of your group.
Who?
Paul Carson.
Are you so sure he wasn't? Wait. Is there anything else you want to ask?
No.
Excuse me. Come in. What did he say?
He was pleased that you're ready to see him. He's downstairs.
Drive Mr. Galbraith home.
Were you talking about Bernard Finch?
Yes.
I want to see him.
You are suspicious. All right, I'll see what he says. Which room did you give him?
The extension is 253.
Mr. Finch?
Yes, this is Finch.
There's a friend wanting to see you. Galbraith.
Well, I'd rather not see him, if you don't mind.
As you wish. He doesn't want to see you.
Let me talk to him.
Don't be impatient. You'll see him. Mr. Finch, someone will bring you to Galbraith. Is that what you want? You can meet him in the gaming room, and he'll be free to walk out with you if he wants. Follow me. There he is. Mr. Finch. Your friend Galbraith. You can talk by yourself.
I'm surprised to see you here, Bernie.
The surprise is mutual.
Why have you come to see McDowell?
Well, you can say I came out of curiosity, or you can say for the good of my health. But whatever you say to Tommy Evans, tell him I came of my own free will.
I think that's true.
It is.
If you like, we can walk out of here together. There's nothing to stop us.
I have no intention of walking out.
Well, are you satisfied?
No.
Before you go, Mr. Fenner brought your winnings. Here they are.
How honest of him.
Now, if you're ready, Mr. Andreas will drive you home.
Where do I take you?
Just drive round for a bit. I'll think about it.
As you like. Have you made up your mind?
You could drive me to the old warehouse.
Which warehouse?
Where you met Denning last night.
I didn't meet Denning. I haven't seen him in months.
Why not?
Because he wasn't here.
He was in London last night.
I know, I read about it.
And you were seen with him.
I heard you say that to Mr. McDowell, about my kneeling over him. He came back looking for someone, but it wasn't me.
Looking for who?
I thought you would know. You were the one who started all this trouble, asking questions, looking for people, going around like you knew what you were doing.
You learn that I do know what I'm doing.
It won't bother me. I'm only the driver.
You're well known among villains south of the river. You go around frightening people.
Frightening people? Now, why should I do that?
Where is Rita Thomas?
I don't know. We think she's hiding from you. As Mr. McDowell told you, some of our friends can't stand the peace. Now, have you decided where you're going?
Yes, you can drop me here.
Here?
Yes. And tell the doc I'll be in touch.
And Bernard Finch was there?
Yes.
Did he say why?
He said to tell you that it was of his own free will, out of curiosity, and maybe for the good of his health.
And it isn't of his own free will?
Oh, yes, it is. We met in a crowded gaming room, all sorts of people around us. I asked him to walk out with me. He said no. He was among his friends again. There are some questions to answer, Tommy. Bernard Finch is your client. He sent a package to you. It contained a photograph and a claim to £1 million. Now, he sent it innocently, as though butter wouldn't melt in his mouth, saying, will you please sort this out for me and find the missing man?
It was a genuine request, Bill. He is ill. I mean, he couldn't check it himself.
And he's also retired and no longer plays with his naughty friends. Now, you've told me all that. He was innocent, Tommy, until Lenny Thorne told me that he was in on it, that he had discussed the crime with the chief architect several times. Now, you'll have to convince me that you're not batting for Finch.
All right, I will. When is this meeting?
This weekend.
And you think he'll stay until then?
Well, that's the purpose of the exercise, gathering them all up. A meeting to explain what has happened to date and to decide what happens next.
So, if he's safely out of the way, we can go to his office and look through his files.
You do that?
Well, you asked whose side I'm on. What's his new partner's name?
Jennings.
I'll explain when we get there. Mr. Jennings?
Yes?
Well, my name is Evans. I believe you've met Mr. Galbraith.
Yes, we've met.
Hello. I have a letter from Mr. Finch authorizing me to make certain inquiries on his behalf. Would you like to read it?
Please.
Well, you had a break-in the other night.
Yes, we had. It's quite a mess.
Bernard is still worried about certain papers, if they are missing. Oh, did he mention it?
Yes, he did, Mr. Evans. Well, the letter seems in order. I'm afraid the files are still in a bit of a mess after the break-in. Which ones did he want you to check?
The murder case, David Hart. And the files of the witnesses who were called and those who made statements.
Yes, well, I think you'll find them amongst this lot. If not, they may be in the end cabinet. Here's the key. If you need any further help...
Oh, thank you. You'll get no reply today from Bernard Finch.
You were going to explain to me.
When I was pressing Bernard with your allegations that he'd been told of the plot, he was at great pains to assure me that it wasn't so. Now here, you take this lot. I mean, he even said, and I quote, you can examine my files if you like.
And you think he meant it? That it gives you permission?
Well, of course he didn't mean it, but it does give me permission.
Because he isn't here to stop you.
Well, if you'd rather not.
I have an insatiable curiosity. Let's get started.
Hello. It seems he did think Dave Hart was guilty.
Does it say so?
There's a pained little note here to Hart's wife. Here in the files.
When he was pretending you could look through these files, did he mention again that McDowell's file was missing?
Yes, he did.
Well, it isn't missing. It's here.
The lying devil.
I told you, Tommy.
Let me see it.
Anything interesting in it?
Yes. He pretended he had no real connection with McDowell. It wasn't true. There's a statement here.
Have you seen a file on Mallory?
No, try the cabinet.
Yeah, sure. Lewis, Livesey, Lloyd, McGuinness, McMullen, Nichols, Norman. No Mallory. Look at this. Rita Thomas.
Oh, I forgot to tell you.
What?
Your friend Lenny Thorne was trying to get you. He's traced Rita Thomas. You can talk to her if you like.
Well, I hate paperwork. It looks like there's a lot of note-taking to be done here. Can I leave it with you, Tommy?
I can cope. You go off and see her.
Come in, Galbraith.
What's the matter, Lenny? You said you wanted to see me.
Yeah, like Napoleon wanted to meet Wellington. Since you're here, sit down.
You've found Rita?
Yeah, and I've told her, and she'll see you. But listen, she's seeing you because she thinks you may have some news about her husband.
I have no news about her husband.
No, I know that. But she won't see you unless she thinks you have. She knows nothing about the job, do you know that? And she knows nothing about what happened to Jackie.
Well, what does she know?
She knows about the gaming club and what McDowell's up to.
And what does she expect in return?
You have the cigarette case, haven't you? It'd be a start. And you have the copy of that picture I took.
Is she in hiding?
No, she's looking after her sister. Her sister's ill, but she didn't want to go to that posh flat. So Rita came down to Southwark.
Where in Southwark?
One of those places built by the same men as did Stonehenge.
High-rise flats?
Yeah. But we can't go there. She doesn't want her sister to know.
Where do we meet?
By the river. I'll take you there. Yeah, that's her over there. Pretty, ain't she?
She's everything they said about her.
Who said?
People who admire her.
Oh, yeah. It's daft, isn't it? In the heart of London, having to meet out in the open, keeping an eye out for people like Andreas.
If you're afraid of him, I'd have thought the docks were the worst place to meet.
In this part of town, where else is there? We'll have to go round this way. There's one thing.
What?
She doesn't know Jackie's dead.
Is he?
Yes, it's true. But she was told he'd gone away for a time. You'll leave it to me to tell her. Hello, Rita.
Hello, Lenny. How are you?
Fine. This is Mr. Galbraith.
We've never met, but I've heard of you.
Heard what?
You did me once while we were courting.
Twice.
Yeah.
Lenny says you know Jackie.
I met a woman who knew you when you were a kid in Camberwell.
Who?
Mrs. Palmer.
Oh, Ma Palmer. How did you meet her?
I've something to show you, a gold cigarette case. Have you seen it before?
It's Jackie's. Where did you get it?
From old Ma Palmer.
Lenny, how did she get it?
Don't ask questions, Rita. Just listen to him.
It belonged to your husband.
Where did he lose it? Please, can I have it?
Open it. Who gave it to him?
His friend, Harry Denning.
What was the service? The act of friendship?
No, he never told me. It was something Jackie did and Harry was grateful.
On September 7th.
Lenny?
That was the night everyone came back looking happy.
The JM on the front of the case. Now, that wasn't your husband.
No, it was part of Harry's share, but Jackie liked it, and because of the JM on the front.
How much did Jackie get as his share?
Oh, I don't know. He took it away with him.
Away?
Yeah, he went off to do a job for Doc McDowell. He hasn't come back yet, so the Doc is looking after Rita.
Does anyone know...
Hold it! I think we're being watched.
Where?
Over by the bridge. So keep facing the river. It's Andreas. He's been out looking for Rita. He ain't recognised you yet.
Can we get away from here?
There's an underpass that will take us back to your car. Do we make for it?
Well, if he's just looking for me, I'll stay here and you two can go.
No, I need you. Come on. Is he coming this way?
No, he's still in his car figuring it out. He spotted Rita, but he'd have to come round by the docks.
Here we are. In you go.
Where are we going?
I have some things to show you.
My sister's ill. She's waiting for me.
It won't take long. Have you seen him?
He crossed our track back there. He didn't see your car.
He told me he was just a messenger boy.
Let him see you with Rita and you'll know different. Look, turn left here. I think we can lose him. Whose place is this?
It's the office of a friend of mine, Tommy Evans. He's busy somewhere else, so we can use it for a while. Come in, Rita.
Thank you.
Rita, I'm going to show you some things. Now, these bearer bonds. You've seen them before?
These were part of Jackie's share.
And this inventory of jewellery?
Well, that was the other part.
What other part?
Well, he was given something for ready money and a share in the rest. That was to show what his share was. Lenny, where did he get these things? They belong to Jackie.
There's something else. A photograph.
That belongs to me.
Steady, Rita. Take it easy.
Well, where did he get them? Where is Jackie?
They were given to me by Mrs. Palmer.
Where did she get them?
They were left in her house by a lodger, a young lad called Paul Carson. Did you know him?
No.
I'll describe him to you. About 24, medium height, dark hair, good-looking, well-educated.
No. Well, where did he get these things? The photo's mine. The rest belong to Jackie. He took them with him. Lenny, that's Jackie's share.
Jackie's dead, love.
No.
These past 8 months.
No, we had to pretend he was dead, Lenny. When he went away, just pretend
There's
he
no
was dead.
pretence, love. He's dead. That's why the doc's looking after you. It's why Mr. Galbraith has all these things.
No. No, Lenny. Oh, no.
Now, come on. Darling Rita. Now, come on, love. There now, love. There now, Rita. All right, girl. Come on. All right. All right, all right.
Rita, are you all right?
Yes. Yes, I'm all right. Thank you.
You were asking why I have these things. The man who had your husband's share came to London with them. He came searching for Harry Denning. Now, why should he do that?
Harry was Jackie's friend.
But why should this man have Jackie's share, and his cigarette case, and the photograph?
I don't know.
Try. He must have got them from Jackie.
What was his name?
Carson.
No, the other name.
Paul.
Jackie had a brother, Paul. Young brother. He'd be about 24.
Did you ever meet him?
No, we were only married 4 months.
Lenny, when was Jackie Mallory killed?
I told you. It was 8 months ago.
And 2 months later, a young man comes to London with his share, untouched, searching for Harry Denning. Now, come on, Lenny, you're interested. Ask me some questions.
What questions?
Like, why should Jackie Mallory's young brother have his share?
Oh, all right. Why should he have his share?
Because Jackie Mallory sent it to him.
Why should he do that?
Because he feared that something might happen to him. He sent his share in a packet to his brother, saying that if he didn't hear from him again, to come searching. Now, if he didn't find him, he was to find Harry Denning.
Why Denning?
Because his friend Denning owed him a favour and would seek revenge. He put the cigarette case in as a reminder. Denning would know where Rita was and see that she got his share.
And that's why he put the photograph in. Rita was in the photo.
And so was everyone else.
But it didn't work out. Harry Denning had gone, and this lad met up with the sailor.
Yes.
Well, Mr. Finch, how are you feeling now?
Fine, thank you. I've no complaints.
You're here because your advice may be required at a meeting to be held on Sunday. I thought it best to take you out of circulation until then.
You need my advice?
I don't want your advice, Mr. Finch. But your client, Johnny Garrett, thinks he may need it. He'll be present. So will your client, Tim Dace.
They're coming back to London?
For the meeting.
What sort of advice?
I believe they have great confidence in you as a man who can direct them safely along the byways and narrower lanes of the law. I know you've done it for them before with great skill.
Oh, there was never anything unlawful.
There never has to be if you know your way around. You and I both know that. In this particular case, I don't think they need your advice. But who am I to argue?
Can I be told what you have in mind?
Yes. They happen to have come into money, which, it might be said, doesn't really exist at all. Money that has been carefully cheated from others, like from shareholders and the taxman by some very dishonest people. Speculators, tycoons, and, may I say it, thieves like ourselves.
What's your point?
Something that doesn't exist cannot be stolen.
There are times when it can.
I thought you'd say that. The law is like the Bible, Mr. Finch. You can always find a quotation to prove your own point. You're very good at it. Your clients think so.
What is it I have to prove for them?
Until a short time ago, all our people were happy. Now they're getting just a little bit worried because some inquiries are being made, some questions being asked.
You mean questions by Galbraith?
I'm not worried about questions by Galbraith. I know about the packet you got and the bonds and the photograph. It was unfortunate. I think it started your palms itching. It also means that the bonds are now lost. But there's so much money that they won't be noticed.
Well, it was hardly my fault. I didn't know what had happened. How can I represent clients if I'm kept in the dark?
You did it because you wanted to know. Didn't you? For my money, I'd have left you in the dark. But now that questions are being asked, there are some who want the assurance of your wise counsel, as in the days of old. You'll explain to them how they can ensure their own safety, here and abroad.
Who'll be at this meeting?
All of the principal beneficiaries. Garrett, Dace, Dave Hart.
Hart's in prison.
You should complain. It was your defence that put him there. It's now time he claimed his reward.
How?
Dave's being sprung. The plans have been laid and the money paid out. He'll be sprung tonight, he'll be here on Sunday, he'll be abroad on Monday. Very rich. You will forget you ever saw him. And you will be very rich.
Just to assure them that there is a way round the law.
I knew you'd see it.
You're late, Tommy.
Oh, there's too many notes to take, but some of them are really good. It's about a ton of them. But what kept you here?
Trying to trace the footsteps of our Paul Carson. He was looking for his brother, did you know that?
No.
I'm sure he was Jackie Mallory's brother. He came to London looking for him, and when he couldn't find him, he started looking for Denning.
He brought something else, Bill. The name of someone else involved with them.
Who?
Scribbled on the packet. Bernard Finch.
Of course.
And you needn't try to puzzle it. He barged his way into Finch's office while I was there. A very lively and determined young man.
Who barged in?
The man you're searching for. Paul Carson.
Robert Gillespie. Galbraith and the Midas Touch is written by Robert Barr and produced by John Brow, in which the man with the golden touch appears to be monarch of all he surveys, is entitled The Pyramid of Gold.
It is one of my pet beliefs that the world is divided into those who might and those who already have. I had no doubts that the men I was after not only already had, but they were also about to. That is, despite all my efforts, they were about to get away with it. By the way, my name's Galbraith, Bill Galbraith. I had discovered a theft of fabulous proportions from a series of safe deposits, about £30 million. The planner of the theft was a man named McDowell. The few men who knew about the crime and were likely to talk had already been removed, including the meddlesome Carson. That's what I'd been told, until Paul Carson reappeared, alive, well, and still intent on his search. You said he walked into Finch's office?
Yes, while I was there. He asked for Bernard Finch. In fact, he demanded to see him and would take no refusal. I overheard the argument and he was passed on to me.
Are you sure he's Paul Carson?
I'm quite sure. And he'll be here any minute.
What did you find on the files?
Bernard Finch was less truthful than he might have been.
I could say it in stronger words.
Sure you could. But his absence has been very helpful to us. His files are thrown up a...
Evans?
Yes?
Mr. Carson is here.
Now, hold him a minute. Bill, would you like to see him on your own?
I think it will be best.
All right, send him in.
Yes, sir.
Give me about 10 minutes with him, and then if you want to come back.
Right. Ah, Mr. Carson. Do come in. Oh, this is Mr. Galbraith.
Paul Carson?
I'm told you've been looking for me.
Are you surprised that someone's been looking for you?
No.
Oh, well, I'll leave you to talk it over.
Where have you been, Mr. Carson?
That's a rather long story.
All right. You were in digs in London?
Yes.
Where?
In Camberwell.
With?
Mrs. Palmer. Is this an interrogation?
I want to know if you are the man I'm looking for.
Fair enough.
Why did you take digs in Camberwell?
It was the last address I had for a man I was looking for.
Who?
Harry Denning.
Did you find him?
No.
You left your digs one night to meet him.
I expected to meet him. I went to a pub in Rotherhithe. I met a sailor who took me down to the docks. He told me Denning was on one of the boats.
And?
It happens that I am a sailor, a second officer.
Ah.
I know when a ship is about to sail, and I know when I'm being taken to the wrong quarters, and I know how to throw rough merchants over the side. My guide ended up in the river. I was lucky to have only a broken head, and our ship had already caught the tide and was on its way to South Africa.
Well, you could have demanded...
I was beaten up, and I was broke. When I left my digs that night, I was already short of money. I had to earn enough to come back and look for my brother's friend, and, incidentally, to look for that sailor.
Harry Denning is dead. Did you know?
I read about that the day I got back from South Africa.
You left something with your landlady that was worth more than you ever owed.
I know.
Why didn't you tell me the story?
All right. I've told you I'm in the Merchant Navy.
Uh-huh.
I was at sea when I received a package from my brother. He sent it with a letter saying he might be in some kind of danger. He thought he was. He said that when I got back to port I should come to London. If he was there, I could return the package unopened. But if I couldn't find him, I was to search for his friend and give the package to him.
Can you describe the man you met in the pub?
Yes, he was a stocky fellow of about 28, dark-haired, half Greek. The skipper of the ship gave me his name, Andreas.
Yes. I think he intended to kill you.
I'm sure he did. But why?
You were asking dangerous questions about your brother. Denning came back to ask the same questions. Have you been to see Mrs. Palmer?
Yes. She said she took the package to the lawyer.
Where did you get Finch's name?
I was given it as someone to keep away from.
Ah, that explains it.
Well, I know the stuff in the package had to do with a crime, but my brother's cigarette case was in it. Can I have it?
I had the same question from his widow.
Oh, yes. He married, didn't he?
Would you like to meet her?
Yes.
I'll try to arrange it. And if you stick around, you might even get your hands on Andreas.
Cigarette?
No, thank you, Lenny.
I don't know if she'll want to meet his brother.
Why not?
She's gone back to her flat, that's why. Andreas will be watching her. You can't take the brother there.
Then we'll have to find some way of getting her here. Tell her sister's ill again.
Is that the best you can do?
Well, we'll think of something. We still haven't figured where your tunnel was, Lenny.
I don't know where it was.
Oh, you must have seen something.
Yeah, I saw a lot of rubble, a lot of broken bricks, a lot of dust and sweat. You should try it sometime. 3 days locked up in a dark tunnel.
It wasn't always dark.
I mean, no daylight. Not even when we left.
There must have been. The second time, you said it was a Saturday afternoon.
Inside the van it was dark.
A van has a windscreen, Lenny. And sometimes a friendly driver who will chat to his pals. Who was the driver?
Hey, there was one thing.
Yeah?
I was dying for a smoke when we left, and I leant over to get a light from the driver.
Yes?
Well, I just glimpsed it through the windscreen. We were crossing a bomb site.
Where?
Well, we're in London, mate. A bomb site, they're 10 a penny.
Not now, Lenny.
Oh, yeah, there's still plenty of them.
A bomb site or an area cleared for construction.
Well, what's the difference? Anyway, it was a year ago.
Is there anything you can remember about the bomb site? Something you saw?
Yeah, there was one thing I saw. Part of a wall. There was graffiti.
What did it say?
It said, teach yourself fire eating.
Are you having me on?
No, honest, that's what it said.
Anything else?
Yeah, something about West Ham rules, OK.
Let's go and have a look.
You must be joking. I don't even know where it is.
I had my car outside. You'd be surprised what you know. Come on. It wasn't too difficult, was it? An estimate of the time it took you to get home, a circle on the map, a slow drive around, and what have we here?
An old bomb site.
With part of an old wall. I know it's rather faint now, but what does it say?
Teach yourself fire eating. Yeah, it also says prepare to meet thy doom.
You think we might?
If you stick your neck out too far. I remember that church steeple.
From the time the van started, what did you do?
Well, we slipped out the dungarees, chatted a bit, felt for cigarettes. I had no matches, Des had none. The driver said he had a lighter.
It didn't take 5 minutes, did it? How fast were you going?
We weren't loitering.
When you left this building, which way did the van turn?
It turned left.
So it could be over to our right. Did you make many turns?
No, came fairly straight.
Well, keep your eyes open and tell me when you think the time is up.
OK. Dungarees off, chatting, feeling for matches. About now, I'd say.
Right, we get out and look around. Look for a nice solid building that might have a big, strong vault in the basement.
Quiet, isn't it?
Saturday afternoon, the city is quiet. How about this one? Have a look at the bottom plate. What does it say?
Guardian Safe Deposit Vaults.
How does it feel?
Let's look round the corner. Down that lane. Yeah, this could be it. It feels like the door we backed against. Bumped on a step like that one.
And if you drive up this lane and turn left...
You cross the bomb site.
You deserve a drink. Something special.
It closes 4 o'clock.
Then you can have it this evening. And bring Rita.
Me?
8 o'clock, Tuck's Head. And I'll owe you a favour.
Well, you owe me a favour already.
Well, this makes it 2. I'll have a surprise for her.
I'll bet.
You managed it?
Yeah, I managed it. She's here.
Good evening, Rita. Come and sit next to me. There's someone you should meet. Jackie's brother.
I think I would have known him. You have his smile.
So they say. Do we say hello?
Hello.
What do you think?
Paul, isn't it? You go to see?
Yes.
If I'd seen him in the street, anywhere round here, I'd have got a shock. I'd have thought Jackie was back. You look like when I first met him.
Lenny?
Yeah?
Set up the drinks.
drinks.
You're back in your flat now?
I went back yesterday.
Did you have trouble getting away?
Not much. They're all busy at the club setting up for a meeting tomorrow.
Sunday?
The club's always closed on Sunday. It'll be peaceful.
What sort of meeting?
To arrange a share out. The package you had was for Jackie's share of it. Did you know?
I thought it was something like that. How much?
About $1 million. Yes, but it's lost now. Rita, you said that Jackie's share was in 2 parts. The bonds for ready money and the inventory for the things to which he had a claim.
Yes.
Where are these things? In the rest of the hall?
At the club.
Are you sure?
It's why he bought the club, one of the reasons. Being a private gaming club, it's expected to be well guarded. And it has a strong room. The valuables were kept there until they were sold. The money's there now.
Do you know where the strong room is?
Yes, it's in the basement.
Now, wait a minute. I know the layout roughly. I'll make a sketch. Now, this is the reception desk, the foyer, the lift. Next floor, the gaming rooms, McDowell's office, Andrea's office. Where's the strong room?
There's a back lift about here. It goes down to the strong room directly under the doc's office. There's no other way down.
How do you know all this?
Because I am the hostess, even when Jackie was there. It was my job to look after the buyers and the losers. That's what Doc called the men he'd robbed.
How many of these losers?
In a year, about 20. The Doc says most of them were speculators, swindlers and smugglers who kept their profits hidden away. They couldn't use a bank, so they bought gems and gold. He said some of it was from buying and selling drugs.
Is this the kind of job you do?
If you want a saint, you should look in a church. I was doing this for your brother.
Sorry.
Oh, Lenny wants you.
Excuse me.
I've just heard something on the grapevine. It's for your own ears. Dave Hart has been sprung.
Sprung? When?
Today. He's out of prison. His friends expect him in town tomorrow morning.
First, let's give a coming-out welcome to our good friend, Dave Hart. A deadline was set and a deadline was met by all. Johnny's back from the Côte d'Azur, Tim is back from his Greek fortress, Dave is returned from incarceration. Andreas is also back with us, and as I promised, your advisor, Mr. Finch, is here for today's meeting.
Hello, everyone.
It's a bit early, but I think a little champagne is called for. So, let's drink to it.
We aren't all here yet, Doc.
Are you talking about absent friends, Johnny?
Yeah.
We have 3 absent friends. I think we can forget about Liam. He wasn't married. His share will be pooled. Denning's share will be pooled.
Mallory?
I'll suggest his share goes to Rita.
Yeah, good idea.
Now, let's get the meeting started. Gentlemen, your attention. We all have timetables to keep of one kind or another. We all have an interest in what's happened in the past year, and I'm sure you have a special interest in what is coming your way.
Well, there it is, Tommy. A cleanly drawn plan of the club. Here in the basement is a strong room in which the loot is being stored. Somewhere in these rooms above, a meeting is going on. It's Sunday. All is quiet in the streets outside.
And you want a raid?
While the loot is still there.
And if it isn't, or you can't find it?
Well, there's not only a fortune in loot, Tommy. Garrett will be there, Dace will be there, convicted criminals.
And McDowell will be there, and he is not a convicted criminal. He is the owner of the club. And there will be a lawyer there. A very smart lawyer. Can't be done, Bill. You'll have to think of some other way.
You still have some pull, Tommy. You could make it official.
No.
All right. I'll go and watch the place. I'll prove they're there.
Do you want me?
No, I'll find Paul Carson. Here we are, Paul. Now, just ahead of us, the arched doorway, the black-painted railings. That's the club where your brother worked. The little lane by the side leads to the back entrance, but anyone coming or going will have to pass us.
Do we get out and have a look?
No, we'll stay in the car, read the Sunday papers, keep an eye on the door.
How long did he work there?
Oh, for a very short time. It was bought after the robbery, when, as Rita said, Doc McDowell needed a well-guarded strong room. Also a place where wealthy people could come and go.
What happened to Jackie?
I don't know. Lenny Thorne says he's in the river. Denning was found in the river.
30 million in that building. He must have the Midas touch.
Ah, he has. Now it's being divided, shared out. Your brother was to get $1 million.
Yeah, so I believe. So I believe.
Thank you, Mr. Finch. You can see that your advice has been appreciated.
Yes.
Thank you, friends. We know that as from this afternoon, most of you will be gone from these shores and have nothing to fear. All that remains for us now is to discuss and agree the division of the profits. So we ask Mr. Finch to retire.
Oh. I can go now.
Thank you.
Good day, my friend.
Hello, Bernie.
Thanks, Rob.
Oh, what time is it?
It's 3 o'clock. They can't be staying at the meeting all day.
30 million's being divided up. Makes the mind boggle, doesn't it?
Yes.
How did you get onto it?
Through you. The photograph, mainly. I started to trace the people in the photograph. You had put a circle round the heads of some of them.
Yeah.
Round the head of one of the girls. Did you know who she was?
No. I know now. She's a honey. Is she really mixed up in this?
Do you care?
Yes.
She knew your brother was a villain when she married him. She knows McDowell is another, and she works for him. She helped to fleece the losers.
Yes.
There's the front door opening. Keep still.
Who is it?
Our friend the lawyer, Mr. Bernie Finch. He's coming this way, looking for a taxi. We'll surprise him. Good afternoon, Bernie.
Oh, it's you, Galbraith.
Can I give you a lift?
Yeah, why not?
It's quite comfortable in the back. I just move those things. Did they let you out early?
What do you mean?
From the meeting, Bernie.
Meeting?
I was speaking to McDowell on Friday, don't you remember? He was arranging a meeting. He sent for you because they wanted your advice.
That is correct. He wanted my advice.
Who else is in there?
There's just Mr. McDowell.
He didn't want your advice. He said Garrett wanted it, and Dace. Are they in there?
I don't know who is in there. I was meeting alone with one person, the owner.
And what advice did he want from you?
Advice on the gaming laws, what else?
Bernie, I know Garrett's in there. So is Dace, so is Andreas. It's the share out. And if Denning had been... Dave Hart was sprung yesterday. He's one of the partners, Bernie. Is Dave Hart in there for the share out? Is that why he was...
Galbraith, do you know what you're saying?
I'm saying, is Dave Hart in there?
Who is this young man?
That is the young man you asked me to find. Paul Carson. Now, what was it you wanted? Did you know he was Paul Mallory?
I'm leaving you.
I'm asking you who is in there.
I saw only the owner of the club. I gave him advice on the gaming laws. If you have any sense, Galbraith, you will understand what I'm saying. I'm leaving you. I'll find a taxi.
Tommy, you'll have to agree. Dave Hart is in that building.
I know what you're saying. The one case where there can be no delay. The police don't even need a warrant. An escaped prisoner.
An escaped murderer. They can take the place apart. They don't even need to say sorry.
There's one thing wrong, Bill.
What?
You don't know that he is in there.
Of course I know he's there. I saw Bernie's face when I mentioned it. He went white.
Did he admit it?
Of course he didn't. He's a lawyer. He's got to cover himself. So only McDowell. But I can say I saw Dave Hart go in.
Bill?
What's the matter? You gave me a case to solve. I'm giving you the answer. And it's only my neck on the block. I'm saying it. I saw Dave Hart go in.
All right. I'll phone Joe Burridge. You'll have the heavies all around you.
Good. While you're doing that, I'll get back. I left Paul Carson watching the door.
Now, this is Tommy Evans. I want to speak to Detective Chief Superintendent Burridge. Yes. Joe? Oh, this is Tommy Evans. I have an escaped prisoner for you.
Anything been happening?
All quiet. Where have you been?
Getting some official support. I expect an old friend. Ah. Here he comes.
Hello, Bill. I had a call from Tommy Evans. What's it about?
One of Her Majesty's guests flew the coop.
I know. Dave Hart. You know where he is?
The gaming club across the street. You knew Hart's friends, didn't you? McDowell?
Yes.
McDowell owns the club.
Oh.
They're in there celebrating.
Do we put a stop to it?
Sure.
Come to my car. You're quite certain about this, Bill?
Yes.
Good. Echo Control to Echo 1. Are you hearing me?
Echo 1 receiving.
You know the building we're after. You know the positions. I want 2 cars at the rear, and I want one to close this end of the street and one at the other end. 2 cars at the front door to support me, and I want it done quietly.
Understood. Echo 1, out.
It'd be nice if Hart's only out for the weekend.
I have a plan of the club.
How are you so familiar with it, Bill?
I called on McDowell the other day.
I mean, how did you happen to be here when Hart went in?
Will you take my word?
Echo 1 to Echo Control.
Echo Control.
All cars in position, sir.
You know the drill. An entrance from front or rear and report to me. Hart? You were saying?
That it would be nice to have him in the cooler again.
Would you bet on it?
Echo 1 to Control. We're in at the rear. Meet you at the front door, sir.
We'll be there. Come on.
Now send a squad to the basement. Block the stairway. We'll take the lift. This is the gaming room.
Someone's been here and left in a hurry.
Either in a hurry, or they thought they had no need to clean up. Check with the basement.
Echo Control to Echo 1, where are you?
In the basement, sir. There's a big strong room here, but no one inside.
Thank you. Out. Any bright ideas?
Well, search the building, roof to basement.
What do you expect to find?
Well, you can see there's been a celebration, Joe.
Yeah.
I mean, chairs, empty bottles, empty glasses. If you take prints from the glasses, you'll find there was a right collection of villains here. You'll find Hart's dabs for sure. Papers all over the place.
A notepad on the desk. It says... Could you read this, Bill?
It says Paphos.
A name?
Greek, isn't it? Paphos.
Yeah.
What's this? Looks like Pier 5. 2 of them came from overseas, Joe. Paphos. A Greek ship? Check which dock has a Greek ship in. Paphos.
I'm looking only for an escaped prisoner.
Well, he'll be with them on his way out. Now, come on.
Where are we going?
To the docks. You can help me. That ship you were taking aboard, was it Greek?
Yes.
Its name?
Paphos.
And Andreas used it?
He had some arrangement with the skipper.
Would you recognize it in the docks?
No trouble. I know where it is.
Good. We may be boarding it. If we get there in time. Can you spot her?
At the far end, with her gangway down. There's no one around.
Well, they planned it for a Sunday. It's all quiet. Keep your eyes open.
There's the sailor who jumped me.
Where?
Andreas, with another man, just got into number 2 shed.
Come on.
There they are.
The other is Hart. Now hold it.
What is it?
A car. Far end of the dock. Can you see it?
Yes, 3 men.
Garrett, Dace, and McDowell taking an afternoon stroll, making for the Greek boat.
Do we stop them?
No. Once aboard, and we have them sewn up. Just keep an eye...
Hell! They've scattered. Come on! There's Andreas.
Andreas! Hart! Dave Hart! Now you have no chance. Just give yourself up.
Bill, where are you?
Over here. Glad you could come, Joe. There's 5 to round up.
I'm interested only in one.
Hart, he's just run up that gangway. Follow me. Paul Carson.
I'm here.
You know the ship. Where will Hart be?
This way for sure. There's Andreas.
Now watch out!
Leave him to me.
lad! Hold him! Right, now then. This cabin, it's locked.
There you are, Joe. One escaped prisoner.
All right, you're running.
And who's the other one?
Timothy Dace, on his way overseas, aiding and abetting an escaped prisoner. Now take charge of the baggage, Joe. It's rather valuable. Hello, Tommy. When did you get here?
Isn't that the kill, boyo? How did it go?
We got Hart and Dace, and Andreas. They'll be coming down the gangway in a minute. Did you get McDowell?
No.
No? But they were in the shed, Tommy, McDowell and Garrett.
They've gone. Slipped.
Well, there go 3 of them. If McDowell is on the run, we can look in his strong room.
You won't find very much.
I suppose not. Not now. Collared the lot, except Midas himself.
He's the clever one. What did you expect?
I don't expect criminals to get away, Tom.
The contract was to find Paul Carson, Bill. You found him. Would you like to keep the photograph?
Yes. I suppose so.
The elusive Carson was played by Matthew Francis. Galbraith and the Midas